Welcome Wolfpack fans to day 2 of the ACHA Regionals as NC State looks to take on the Liberty Flames. And we're looking for some exciting action. Liberty's a good team. They've had a really good season. State's had a really good season coming off that win yesterday over Rider. They're really looking to capitalize and move on to nationals. But so today we're going to talk about a little bit, Liberty, what they need to do for the game, and also what State needs to do for the game to win. And I think you're going to talk about Liberty's keys first. Yep. Their 3 keys to the game.
So starting off with Liberty, they're coming in with a 21-5-1 record in the regular season. And top thing for Liberty coming to this game is they need to shut down NC State's top line. Sam Banashevitz, Laith Chadala, and Nikita Nistratov just have combined for over 100 points this regular season. They've been absolutely offensively explosive. They've actually combined for 2 goals also yesterday against Rider in that big 7-6 win. And so for Liberty, a really huge key for them will be shutting down that top line that has just been able to get the team right back in it and never seems to stop. Second key for the Liberty Flames will be trapping the neutral zone. NC State's got a lot of goals against Rider, their ability to skate through, get down deep, and then pass it up, from below the goal line to in front of the net to the slot or to the point to get those easy, clean shots. And so Liberty will need to keep those transitions, trap the neutral zone, prevent the puck from getting in easily, so that way NC State has a more difficult time entering the zone. And the final key for Liberty will be, to clean up the rebounds. NC State had probably 5 or 6 goals off of, second chances, rebounds out in front of the net, NC State's big bodies getting to the front of the net, getting onto the puck and, being able to get those rebounds and cash in. So the Liberty Flames will really need to, box their men out and keep NC State's big guys from getting in there and getting those second chances.
Yeah, goalie needs to have some active hands there for Liberty. And we have some keys for NC State for what they need to do against Liberty. So today, senior leadership, obviously yesterday, their seniors scored 4 out of their 7 goals, and they're looking to continue that production with their upperclassmen and keep that leadership rolling and make sure the young guys stay on track. The second key is staying out of the box, because yesterday there were a lot of power plays. I think each team scored maybe 4 or 5 goals off power plays alone.
I think there's 7 total power play goals in that.
Yeah, so a lot of power play goals. So if NC State can just stay out of the box, stay clean, don't get penalized, don't let Liberty get on those power plays, then they should be able to keep the game close. And the last key is the quick responses. So yesterday they would get down by 1. I think it was just 1 goal max, and they would respond almost immediately and get back, tie the game, and then they took the lead late in the game to seal the deal. But just responding quick to those goals if they allow them. And those are the 3 keys for State to hopefully win the game against Liberty today.
Yeah, so those would be the key points that we are seeing both teams going into the day. And when we come back, actually from the break, we'll take a look at some of the common opponents States and Liberty has faced each on their regular seasons.
Is Cheddar.
Live from the New York Stock Exchange.
Coming to you live from the White House.
Here in Los Angeles. We're live at Apple's iPhone 10 unveil right now. It's a one-stop shop for the latest in tech, business, and media.
Watch us live.
Watch us live.
Tune in live.
Watch us live.
Did you know that NC State Transportation offers alternative ways to get to and around campus for faculty, staff, and students? Line bikes and scooters, Wolfline buses, and Carpool offer incentives to encourage the use of alternative modes of transportation. Faculty, staff, and students are awarded daily passes as members of the Wolf Trails program. For more information on alternative transportation and Wolf Trails, visit ncsu.edu/transportation. NC State Transportation, moving you to succeed.
At Potbelly, everything you find is a little bit happier, sweeter, fresher, groovier, and yummier. Why? Because at Potbelly, we know it's never enough to just eat lunch. You gotta feed your smile. Swing by for our new turkey club, handcrafted to make you smile.
Locally owned and operated by an NC State graduate, the Red and White Shop is your one-stop shop for all things Wolfpack. Located in the Ridgewood Shopping Center off of Wade Avenue, the Red and White Shop recently expanded from 2,400 to 5,400 square feet. Whether you're in need of tailgating essentials, decals and magnets, home goods, apparel for people of all ages, or sporting goods, the Red and White Shop has it all. Stop by today for your NC State needs.
All right, welcome back, Wolfpack fans. We're going to discuss now some of the common opponents for NC State and Liberty. Both teams took on a couple of similar teams, and so I think they won against all the teams. Both teams won.
The only one difference is that Liberty had an overtime loss against Delaware, where NC State won in the last second by a quick goal by, I think, Nikita Nistratov actually scored that game winner there in the last seconds of that game. But, some other common opponents, UNC Charlotte, last year tournament winner for the ACCHL. Both teams won against that. NC State played UNC Charlotte twice, and Liberty only played them once. But both teams, wins over them. And next, Virginia Tech. Liberty played them 3 times, won every time. NC State played only once, won that game too. I think it was a closer game, but not too close. Still large margins of victory. Another 2 teams actually that both teams played. Liberty played Rider and UVA during their regular season, teams that NC State only saw in tournament play. While Liberty had wins over both those teams, NC State saw them in tournament play, so things are more dire. Teams are wanting to play harder and better in tournament. Yeah. So I think NC State having those wins over Rider and UVA kind of say a little more about the team, what we can say about them, but Liberty still had large margins of wins over both Rider and UVA.
Yeah, and we see those the single elimination really brings out the best in those teams, especially those teams that NC State didn't face in the regular season. They were just able to pull those wins out over them. Over
those high-powered offenses, especially teams like Rider.
Yeah, and so some scoring leaders to look out for both teams here. NC State, obviously, Sam Banishevitz was incredible yesterday. So was Riley Johnson, Lit Jadala.
They just had an absolute monster season. You can see the stats up here. Sam Banishevitz, 28 goals, 29 assists. Riley Johnson, 27 goals, 28, and Lit Jadala. You can see that top line really coming together for NC State. They've just generated so many opportunities, so many chances, really just to get that team on the board. NC State's high-powered offense has been balanced and spread throughout the whole lineup. Their roster has been contributing from the first line to the fourth line. Defensemen jump in. NC State has had an incredibly offensively dominant season. I think,
for sure,
they'll definitely be wanting to bring this to Liberty, and, Liberty will have a difficult time shutting down NC State's, even if they shut down that top line, NC State still has 3 more lines that they can keep rolling.
Yeah, on the regular season, they had a margin of victory of 6 goals per game. Now, obviously, some of those games are a little bit closer, but some of them were just absolute blowouts, and NC State, just with their high offensive production, are hard to stop.
Mm-hmm. And now on the flip side, though, Liberty also has a few key players themselves that we need to be looking out for. NC State themselves will have to be looking out for. Let's see here. Top goal scorer for Liberty University, Joseph Nash, with 14 goals and 14 assists. Got the first goal against New Jersey yesterday for them in their tournament regional victory. And then we had I believe Drew Criley. Yep, Drew Criley is their top point getter for the season. He also had a goal in that game. And Matthew Perry is the other, top goal getter for Liberty University.
Not the guy from Friends.
Of course, not the guy from Friends, but still, he had 2 goals in that game against New Jersey for them. And what seemed to be a close game at first for Liberty when they were playing College of New Jersey, 2-1 going to third period, really opened up. They won 6-1, and those goals by Perry and Nash and Crowley got him started off first minute of the game, but then the goals by Perry really to jump and give him that edge. And those are the kind of things that NC State's really going to need to look out for, those lethally dominant offensive forwards.
Yeah, both teams high-powered offenses, and we'll be looking for an exciting game today, both Liberty and State. Although maybe they can keep down the scoring a little bit, as opposed to yesterday's game where there were 13 total goals.
I mean, I appreciate those fun, exciting games, but I'd like to see State have a bit of more of a margin of victory.
Yeah. Well, we'll catch you here in a little bit after a quick break.
Locally owned and operated by an NC State graduate, the Red and White Shop is your one-stop shop for all things Wolfpack. Located in the Ridgewood Shopping Center off of Wade Avenue, the Red and White Shop recently expanded from 2,400 to 5,400 square feet. Whether you're in need of tailgating essentials, decals and magnets, home goods, apparel for people of all ages, or sporting goods, the Red and White Shop has it all. Stop by today for your NC State needs.
is Cheddar.
Live from the New York Stock Exchange.
Coming to you live from the White House.
Here in Los Angeles. We're live at Apple's iPhone 10 unveil right now. It's a one-stop shop for the latest in tech, business, and media.
Watch us live.
Watch us live.
Tune in live.
Watch us live.
Wolf Bites Radio brings you the biggest names in EDM with the Open Mic Podcast. Hey guys, it's DJ What the Heck, and join me, Brandon Boucher, and other Wolf Bites DJs as we interview musical guests from the EDM world. Open Mic dives deeper into the artists' lives on and off stage, bringing you closer to the music. Listen to Open Mic Podcast on iTunes, Google Play, and wolfbites.ncsu.edu.
Did you know that NC State Transportation offers alternative ways to get to and around campus for faculty, staff, and students? Line bikes and scooters, Wolfline buses, and Carpool offer incentives to encourage the use of alternative modes of transportation. Faculty, staff, and students are awarded daily passes as members of the Wolf Trails program. For more information on alternative transportation and Wolf Trails, visit ncsu.edu/transportation. NC State Transportation, moving you to succeed.
Welcome back, Wolfpack fans. We're here for some final thoughts on the game today. So, what do you like? What do you not like going into the game today?
No, I like State's offense. I think they're going to go really big today. I also like goaltender battle. You know, Joey Hall is coming back in net today after Josh Cannon started yesterday. And be Joey Hall 11-0, be taking on Adam Partridge of the Liberty Flames, who has a 16-3 record for them. And you know, winner of this game moves on to nationals. You know, Cincinnati's already made their bid they beat Miami earlier today, 5-3. And so, you know, winner of this game moves on to nationals, a huge honor for every team. NC State's never advanced to nationals. I think this could be the moment they could make a huge name for themselves more than they've already have.
That'd be incredible if they could do that. They could manage to make it to nationals. But that'll do it for us here for now. We'll catch you back at the intermission after the first period. It's been at Lincoln. Ryan Hinkle signing off for now. We'll send you to the puck drop in just a little bit.
Locally owned and operated by an NC State graduate, the Red and White Shop is your one-stop shop for all things Wolfpack. Located in the Ridgewood Shopping Center off of Wade Avenue, the Red and White Shop recently expanded from 2,400 to 5,400 square feet. Whether you're in need of tailgating essentials, decals and magnets, home goods, apparel for people of all ages, or sporting goods, the Red and White Shop has it all. Stop by today for your NC State needs.
Technician is a news organization, but even if you're not interested in writing, we have departments for everything else. If you're interested in photography, videography, or drawing, if you're into a design, we have that for you at Technician.
Sports provides coverage of all the different teams on NC State's campus.
So the opinion section tries to bring context to stories that other sections have covered.
Getting to meet some of the coolest, most impactful people on campus, and by doing that, you're spreading awareness to thousands of people on this campus. Arts and Entertainment focuses on events, groups, and activities in and around NC State's campus.
Providing a platform for both our staff columnists and other students on campus to present their ideas.
We do live coverage of home games, and we do profiles on different athletes and coaches on campus.
I can't emphasize enough how important all the people who work at Technician are, from the news department, the video department, to people who make graphics and illustrations.
Video's role is to really help tell stories around NC State's campus that are best told visually.
Copy editors make sure that our information doesn't have anything incorrect in it or any grammar issues.
The social department really brings our news and our content to the students of NC State and the people of Raleigh.
They're all doing so much in the pursuit of public service journalism for the students of NC State, and we'd love for you to come work for us.
Fans, now is your chance to win $50 worth of free Potbelly catering. There is no minimum to go in and pick up your order. Enter at go.ncsu.edu/potbelly. Again, that's go.ncsu.edu/potbelly.
NC State Hockey in the ACHA Southeast Regional is brought to you by the Red and White Shop. The Red and White Shop has ice pack gear. Potbelly Sandwich Shop in Morrisville. Potbelly, feed your smile. Cheddar U. Feed me cheddar at cheddar.com. NC State Transportation. go.ncsu.edu/wolftrails and Wolf Bites Radio, where the triangle comes to dance.
This is Cheddar.
Live from the New York Stock Exchange.
Coming to you live from the White House.
Here in Los Angeles. We're live at Apple's iPhone 10 unveil right now. It's a one-stop shop for the latest in tech, business, and media.
Watch us live.
Watch us live.
Tune in live.
Watch us live.
Did you know that NC State Transportation offers alternative ways to get to and around campus for faculty, staff, and students? Line bikes and scooters, Wolfline buses, and carpool offer incentives to encourage the use of alternative modes of transportation. Faculty, staff, and students are awarded daily passes as members of the Wolf Trails program. For more information on alternative transportation and Wolf Trails, visit ncsu.edu/transportation. NC State Transportation, moving you to succeed.
At Potbelly, everything you find is a little bit happier, sweeter, fresher, groovier, and yummier. Why? Because at Potbelly, we know it's never enough to just eat lunch. You gotta feed your smile. Swing by for our new turkey club, handcrafted to make you smile.
Locally owned and operated by an NC State graduate, the Red and White Shop is your one-stop shop for all things Wolfpack. Located in the Ridgewood Shopping Center off of Wade Avenue, the Red and White Shop recently expanded from 2,400 to 5,400 square feet. Whether you're in need of tailgating essentials, decals and magnets, home goods, apparel for people of all ages, or sporting goods, the Red and White Shop has it all. Stop by today for your NC State needs.
Tournament 1-0, and taking a quick look at there, Joey Hall coming in first game of the regional tournament, ended up being starting goaltender in the ACC tournament back there in Winston-Salem, only allowing 3 goals in his past 2 starts. Logan, Rhett, this is going to be an exciting game today, especially after Liberty's 6-1 win yesterday over the College of New Jersey.
I think experience is going to be a big factor today. The Flames been here multiple times, looking to punch their ticket for the 6th straight season on to Nationals, and this is a new experience for the Ice Pack. First time in just over a decade as they try to make it to the national picture and compete for the cup at the D2 level, and we'll have to see, will the experience of Liberty pay off, or will it be youthful exuberance the key today?
And this has been a great season for both teams. Both teams are absolutely deserving of going to Nationals. It's really just whoever is triumphant here today.
Players are waiting to take the draw. Number 8 against number 8. Sit back and relax. Take whatever popcorn and beverages you may have. Welcome back here to the Leahy Ice Center. Zach Sawaye, Brett McGibbon, and Logan Ward here for you on the Liberty Flames Sports Network. The puck is chipped ahead, just bounced off the stick of Sam Benishevitz, all the way back for Captain Jackson Wall. And here we go, right off the bat, Leith Jadala gets in the early trip there. Sam Benishevitz all the way back in the neutral zone, just flips that one ahead, all the way back to Wall. Roy with the spring pass all the way up to Willicke, and is sent back in. Cam Mazakowski clearing that one out, back to Leith Jadala. Already hanging in at the neutral zone there, already a quick start there.
Big thing for the Flames here is going to get the puck in deep. They've got some big bodies up front, and one thing I noticed yesterday on the Ice Pack defense, if you pressure them, take away their time and space, and rattle them a little bit, they're going to hear footsteps throughout the rest of this hockey game, and you might be able to create turnovers down low.
And the biggest thing, of course, talking about those quick starts, 27 seconds apart were those 2 first period goals yesterday for the Liberty Flames here at the Leahy Ice Center here. An outstanding game. You were there for that one, Rhett.
Yeah, Liberty came out hot, like you mentioned, a couple of quick goals, but then they kind of took their foot off the gas, and against this Ice Pack team, that's something you just can't afford to do.
Partridge with the puck handling all the way back, just out of the reach of Tyler Offenzetti for Eric Muir to control, sent all the way back just by the stick of Kyle Martin, who had 14 points in the regular season here. Back back-to-back D-to-D hot potato passing. Trevor Merchant behind the net, taking it back out in front. Alfonsetti with the quick shot and a good early save by Adam Partridge. And they're back in the corner, playing on sticks and needles. Tyler Alfonsetti with the repossession carried back out there, and it's sent flying all the way back on the left wing side for Nash. Nash in, Joey Hall closes the wickets, and it's held on just behind the net.
Nash breaking away really fast there. Had a great opportunity. Joey Hall pretty far outside of the crease. Almost lost possession of that one. That could have been disastrous for the Ice Pack.
I think the coaching staff of the Ice Pack are going to have to figure out what defensive pairing they're going to want to match against that line with Peyton Nash and Perry. They're speedsters. They can get it done. A couple of the fastest players in the Southeast region.
Alice Rusher with a good clear out. Had the game winner yesterday against Rider University. The Bronx, an exciting one off of that. Sent straight through all the way to the net through traffic. An amazing one to end that game for the Ice Pack, getting them to today. Puck sent flying all the way back in there to Partridge for him to handle. Sent all the way back, chipped out, just out top there by Flanders, right beside Alice Rusher, who is in there handling that puck. Sent back for Roy. Roy with the backhand left that one there for Timothy Doe. No points so far in this regional tournament. Rusher sent that one in. No one there. Johnson now back to Zarek, who's handling it at the half wall. Sent all the way back. Robinson tripped up, no call. Roy once again tries to handle that puck. Sent just wide of Doe. Now Johnson has repossession. Up back outside. Rushford! And a huge save by Partridge. The rebound, and it goes just wide. Parker Zarek tries to flitter that one in just off of his blocker. Nothing to do about that. Mazakowski will keep that in the neutral zone, and Robinson pushes that ahead for Zarek to clear it back in. Zarek now back in the corner off the paddle. Now back for Vedetta, who just misses that one. And Liberty regains the rush. No, it's taken back. Checking in all the way back there was Malin. Malin lost that puck there, number 26 for the Liberty Flames, for Roy for the repossession.
I think Liberty here thought this might be an easier game than it's turning out to be in the first 3 minutes. Credit the Ice Pack. Come out here with a lot of speed, very aggressive on the forecheck.
Sent flying back. With a shot blocked up top there by Eric Todd with good positioning there back in the defensive end. Puck sent around through the near corner all the way back up to Richardson. Richardson with the clear all the way back to Davis Hudson, who plays a little bit of paddle ball with that. Wearing Brendan Seppi's jersey today, number 14. That is in fact number 27, Davis Hudson. Little bit of a discrepancy there in his helmet and the jersey as the puck is sent flying back to recharge the bus. Alex Vedetta lost the glove after a strong hit there in his own defensive end from Liberty. Costigan sent that one in just off the stick there of Partridge. For now the clear once again by Richardson. Passes that back up to Willicke. Clears that back in all the way to the far corner for Hudson to take control. Hudson just outside of the reach of Carter with the sent all the way back there for Harrison to re-clear.
Physical game here right off the bat for the Flames, and expect that to continue. Like I said, they have a bit of a size advantage. There's some big bodies on the Ice Pack, fairly slender, but Liberty in the gym twice a week. We'll see if it pays off here today.
Vanashevich tried to clear that one all the way back, sent back there for Willicke, just behind the net once again to Harrison.
And again, talking about that physicality, you know the Ice Pack, they are not ones to shy away from that as well, sticking it to the Bronx on several occasions. They're going to try to match it tit for tat.
NC State just barely edging Rider in shots yesterday. 32-33, Sam Benishevitz falling in the far corner after a hit from Kyle Martin. No call. Eric Mira from his office and a good save from Adam Partridge. And now it's carried back once again. Mira sent that one all the way back into the mesh. 15-32, now left to go here in the first period.
NC State doing a great job here as we take a look at Liberty's action from yesterday of hemming them in their zone. Flames, as we mentioned, came out awfully quick. A couple of goals right off the bat. Adam Partridge, sharp as always. The only goal against actually went off a deflection from his own defenseman. Things started to get a little bit physical at times, but then in the third period, Liberty finally woke up.
Trevor Merchant with a shot blocked up top there by Roy. Sent all the way back there for Ian O'Rourke, who sends that one just above the crossbar there. Alfonsetti there on the forecheck trying to get that with sticks and needles, Mustard and Custard down low in the corner. Eric Mira sends that one up. Looks like there's a puncture in the air vent. Got to get that one fixed there, guys.
Hard to believe you're going to say this here at the LaHaye Ice Center, but the Flames need to score the first goal to quiet down the crowd. Wolfpack travel very well, a large fan base here, and so Liberty would love to get a goal here to kind of take the wind out of their sails ever so slightly.
Ice Pack have always traveled well. They had a great showing here yesterday at the LaHaye Ice Center. Sticking around, making sure that they're here for the biggest game of the year.
And if I'm correct in saying this, the fans that came out last night for the D1 Liberties game had 3 passes to today's game. So that's exciting to see the opportunities being increased here to the club sports here at Liberty University. Puck sent all the way back for Eric Muir to take control. Sent through the neutral, going to be contained there by Trevor Merchant, coming in on the right wing side. Just sent back off the paddle there of Adam Partridge, now in the far corner for Ryan Kinney to control it down low with the quick forecheck coming in there from Timothy Doe. Sent all the way back. Controlled there by Crilly, sent all the way out just by the stick of Nowinski. And now behind for Ian O'Rourke in a corner battle there with Jonathan Cattell. Cattell there lost it, and Muir further their possession. All the way back to Richardson, through downtown with the wedding gown and a big save by Joey Hall, getting his first start of the Southeast Regional Tournament.
Nice work there by Hall, atop, out on the white ice, a smaller goaltender, aware of that, and he is probably a foot on top of his crease, not allowing Richardson from the point to see much of an angle. Watch to see, though, Liberty likes those side of the net deflections. If they realize Hall is way out, they might try to go there.
I agree. Now the puck is coming back in here for Matthew Perry to take the draw up there against Parker Zarek. Second line coming off for head coach Mike Gazzillo. There goes Riley Johnson with speed. The Ice Pack crowd does approve of that, and Cam Mazikowski will dump that all the way behind right there for Riley Richardson and his collection there. Now sent all the way back there for Partridge to hold on. And I think now Liberty has some great experience there behind the bench on head coaches, a former player from the D1 team.
Yeah, Ben Hughes, quality man, has been a solid coach here in his time with the Division II program, and really a young group, and he's got some quality assistants as well. Danny Logan has D1 experience, Christian Garland, a magnificent PK guy.
Off the helmet there of Partridge, an absolute howitzer from Alice Rushford, sent all the way back. Alex Robinson will clear that one in as well. A Liberty graduate on the bench as well there, and assistant coach Alex Rossetto coming in there, went to Liberty all the way back in his day. Talked to him this morning, was getting lost, in fact, trying to find some coffee. Didn't know his way around the student union. Pretty funny there. Sent all the way back from Mazikowski to control.
Rushford, I'm surprised there's no call on this. Puck well down in the corner, a low hip check. He got Nash, tagged him along the boards. Let's see if Ben Hughes here, if the redhead comes out in him a little bit, he gets fired up. Jackson Roy chatting currently with the head stripes, but that puck well by him after the hit was laid, and Nash down in some pain. And if that is a significant loss for the Flames time-wise, that's not good for Liberty. Nash, leading scorer on this team, runner-up for Rookie of the Year in the MAC, and he's had quite the season here in the red, white, and blue. Currently down on all fours.
Nash also scored yesterday the first goal of the game there against the College of New Jersey.
One of those players that had 2 points against the College of New Jersey. We've already seen his speed here today. His loss is a huge one for the Flames. As he gets up here, it's good to see.
And this seems to be more shoulder related than it does knee, the way he's going off. Door is open, he's going to head down the tunnel.
Big loss for sure there from Joseph Nash. Will be a big loss here for the Liberty Flames here going forward with just 13:32 left to go here in the first period so far. Just a couple of quick updates as well heading into this one. The winner of today's game punches a ticket to the national tournament there. It's a pretty big one for sure. Let's take another look again at this replay.
Yeah, I'm surprised. That's a really late hit.
Nonetheless, we go on. Puck is sent all the way back there by Davis Hudson through the neutral zone. Quick some hot potato passing there right between Alex Nowinski and his partner in Jackson Roy. Sent all the way back there for Roy to handle it once again, settling it down. Back in the corner, cradling it like a baby. And all the way back through just on the left wing side with a shot. Just above the blocker of Joey Hall with the rebound. Out of its crease. Sent back there by Roy. Roy again with Alex Vedetto. Vedetto just out of the reach there of Flanders and all the way back in. A good stick save from Partridge.
Hard to believe Nowinski started off on the D3 team at Liberty this year. Looks like a poised veteran back there at this point.
Hudson almost lost control of that. Will send that one, string it ahead there for Sam Banashevitz. Sent all the way back once again. Nikita Anashotov lost control of that. Looks like Richardson tried to paw it down, but he couldn't. Sent ahead just out of the reach of Niederer. And Mura will clear that back in. Back and forth. Partridge taking a spill. There was a banana peel on the ice. Back out in front. Stratov just missed that. Mira cannot keep it onside with 12:22 left to go.
I don't think he could have asked for a better start from the Ice Pack. They've gotten the puck in down low. They're creating the Liberty fence to rush things, cause some turnovers. They've had a couple of great chances, and right now, Adam Partridge has been the difference in this game and has kept it at 0-0.
That was the best opportunity the Ice Pack have had all game. Partridge taking a tumble in the back, recovering in time, and the Ice Pack just getting off sides there.
Ian O'Rourke sends it ahead for his counter part in number 28. Richardson tried to hang on, but he sends that one all the way behind Joey Hall to be controlled once again by Willicke. Sends all the way back. Willicke having 18 points in the regular season. Sent back to be controlled. Back up top, Vanashevich regains that one just outside of the reach of Partridge. Coming back, Vanashevich tried to regain that in the neutral zone, but he couldn't. Clears that one all the way back there for the goaltender Partridge to control. All the way back, Joey Hall hand goes up. And this will be icing with 11:43 now left to go.
Murrah standing his guy up at the red line, not trying to play the puck. Icing still called nonetheless. Let's take a look at how NC State got here yesterday. Boy, what a fun game against Ryder.
Absolutely, thrilling game to watch. Very back and forth. Both teams showing their offensive prowess. You see here some of the physical hits that the defense laid out there. Something they're going to need here against Liberty. It's physicality.
I agree. Looking at just these highlights the other day, NC State really did face a tough competition, arguably the toughest of the year. Their schedule on paper was not as tricky as some of the other teams going into this one. The ACC, of course, is a very tough league to face, but the mock competition is a little higher today. Liberty coming in with more experience. Off that draw, Tyler Uppenzetti will win that. Sent all the way back there for Richardson to control. Sent that one up just outside of the reach there for Carter. And it's sent back. Back on the forecheck goes NC State through the neutral zone. All the way back just out of the reach there of Cullen Briggs. All the way back in. Mira tries to clear that one out just out of the reach of Harrison, who sends that one back in all the way into the NC State end. Eric Mira back forward once again. Back again, laying a couple physical hits there alongside Nellis. And Alfonsetti regains control, and there he goes to the neutral zone with some wheels, and just out of the reach of Harrison. Gets him back down low, being sandwiched along the boards. For Merchant to control, just around the back, and Partridge will swallow it whole, and there's the whistle.
A little bit of a late whistle there. Partridge had possession for a good while.
Yeah, I'm not sure the official knew that he snared it with the glove or not. He's like, hey, got it right here. Let's blow this puppy down.
Speaking of that, the Liberty concession stands here has some pretty good coffee, so if anyone needs a good wake-up call, you know, those guys out there got it. Black, dark roast, good organic coffee beans. I don't know where they got it from, but nonetheless, take me there. I want to go there for spring break. Waiting on that face-off dot all the way in the near corner in the Liberty end. Puck is cleared all the way behind there for Nowinski. Nowinski sent that one all the way back to be controlled by team captain Jackson Roy, who had 16 points in the regular season before any tournament play. Alice Rusher will chip that one ahead back up to Alex Robinson, who did not have any offensive performance yesterday besides that one goal early on. Johnson behind the back there for Mazikowski to control back in the neutral zone. Robinson lost that, and Roy will regain it. Just at the top there for Flanders to carry it through. Around Cam Mazikowski to the front of the net. Off the pad of Joey Hall. Very scary there. Johnson sends that one back up. Speed for Robinson, and Partridge will beat him to it. No, he won't. Off the head. Head ball. We're playing soccer now, ladies and gentlemen. Parker Zarek now back in the corner for Robinson to control. Roy shoves him off that puck behind the net in the near corner on Liberty's left wing side.
Peyton Nash has taken his place back on the bench. A relief for Liberty fans to see number 12.
Robinson to the front of the net, just by the side there of Partridge for Roy to recontrol there. Back up top, Timothy Doe was waiting in the slot. All the way downtown, and a huge save there. And a hand pass is called, and the play is stopped.
The goalie play might be the difference maker between these two teams here today. Partridge having an absolutely phenomenal first period here. Joey Hall has had a couple moments where you held your breath thinking that Liberty might have an opportunity there, but it's really just going to be whichever goalie bends first.
It's funny to think on home ice, you kind of have to weather the storm, and that's what's happening. The atmosphere today at the LIC, it's a home ice atmosphere for the Ice Pack. So Liberty, you kind of have to just wait it out, let the emotion kind of die down, get through this first period even at Goose Eggs, and you should be in pretty good shape heading forward after that.
Winning that draw back up there was Timothy Doe there for Liberty as Ellis Rusher will chip that one behind and Flanders will send that one ahead. Ellis Rusher will carry that one through on sticks and needles and rocks him on the way on his own possession there in the neutral zone and send that one flying all the way back behind was Mellis. Cam Mazakowski with the control for the Ice Pack, who have been surprisingly very strong off the jump after playing a very raucous seesaw game there against the Rider University Bronx. 7-6 the final score in that one. Cam Mazakowski with the dump and to be held there by Adam Partridge.
Boy, Partridge has probably seen 10 to 15 shots already in this first period. We're only halfway through, where at the other end of things, Joey Hall, 2 saves perhaps. They've been decent, but nonetheless, a lot of the action happening down here to our right, and the boy from Buffalo has been key between the pipes.
Absolutely. Nikita Anastratov will not win that draw right there. A good win back in the defensive end there for Michael Niederer, who assisted twice yesterday on both of Matthew Perry's goals. And now it's carried all the way back there once again there by Niederer. Sent back there for Willicke. Back up to Niederer. Great defense by Hudson. Goes crashing into the net. And Joey Hall seems to be okay.
We've seen a couple of these hits here in this tournament. You see right here, assistant captain just taking a spill. Gets knocked in Joey Hall and knocking the net off the moorings.
All the way back there, faceoff will be taking on the far side, just to the left of Joey Hall. On the far left side of your screen, all the way up top. I'm not that good at directions. I need a map, maybe a compass or some navigations there. But nonetheless, they're moving the faceoff now back to the neutral zone.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised here because Niederer was ridden into the net by the Ice Pack defenseman, which typically means faceoff stays in the zone, but nonetheless, it'll come out here in neutral ice.
Winning that draw all the way back there was Niederer once again, just off the paddle of Joey Hall. Willicke went back in. Looks like it is a offsides call, and they're going to move the puck all the way back.
Had a couple offsides calls here in the early going of this first period, as we're about 11 minutes into this one. Really been back and forth in terms of offense. The momentum has changed quite a bit, but again, Rhett, you talked about that fan atmosphere. Very vocal fans for the Ice Pack here today. Starting to die down a little bit already, though.
I think you'd be really happy, though, if you're NC State. Your play here in the first 11 minutes has been fantastic.
Hudson sent that one all the way back to the far half wall. Late Jadala could not regain possession. Now sent back there by Niederer. All the way back there, carried once again by Carter. Just through traffic, just by the glove side of Joey Hall. Sam Banashevitz now will recarry that puck. Sent all the way up for Late Jadala. Carries it back in with speed. A ripper, and it goes just wide. Back up there for Carter, who will carry that one through the neutral zone. Sent all the way back. And looks like once again we will have an icing with 8:17 left to go. The 8th-seeded NC State taking on the 3rd-seeded Liberty Flames.
Not exactly sure what Carter was thinking there. He's well behind the red line, but not really pressured. It's not like Ice Pack or in a scoring opportunity, but still sends it down the length of the ice. And we've seen a lot of offensive zone faceoffs here. Sooner or later, they're going to capitalize on one.
Again, away for the draw right once again. Looks like the referees are talking with some of the assistant coaches there about some local restaurants, everything like that. Couldn't find any while we were up here last night there, Logan. It was a little bit trying to find one. Set up for Olive Garden. Pretty decent if you ask me. Waiting in the face-off draw there, Tyler Uppenzetti. Looks like Niederer gets waved out in the favor there of Timothy Doe.
That was intentional. Doe, the centerman on that line.
There we go. Right off the pad to start off there by Partridge. Kinney couldn't get the rebound back out in front. Puck sent all the way back there. Flanders coming in, crashing on the near side. Back in the corner, Joey Hall deflects that behind the net. Doe all the way back up top with a shot through traffic. Blocked out in front. They're waiting once again, and it's just sent wide. Tyler Uppenzetti now back on the chase once again against Flanders. Gets thrown to the ground in the far corner. Mustard and Custard down low. All the way back around, waiting for an opportunity there. Back to the point for Richardson, through traffic, and it goes just wide.
Wide open on the far side was Aaron Partridge. He wanted that puck. You could hear him beaver tapping all the way up here.
That's a new one. All the way back, right in front of the NC State bench, just by the Liberty Flames. trench there, and now they're carrying it all the way back. Sent all the way through the neutral zone, and they carry it forward. There's Mellis. Mellis once again blocked by Mura, sent all the way wide. Riley Johnson with some speed. There he goes. ACC Rookie of the Year tries to work his way around the defender there in Vorinsky, but it gets blocked. Robinson, number 21, tries to carry that through. Gets blocked up top by Roy, who has had a very quietly good defensive game.
The pressure that Liberty is putting on right now, they've done an absolutely fantastic job. Their defense has been very staunch, and they're turning that into opportunities. Again, you talked about how Joey Hall hadn't been tested at the very beginning of this first period. They're starting to put up some more shots on him, and if they weather away at him, they're going to start getting goals there.
Nash now back on the ice, his first shift since the hit. Melise on the far side. It's a line, they just want to burn the D. That's their big objective, is let's use our speed, take it wide.
Mazikowski will send that one all the way back up top there for Robinson. Chips that one on the boards back into the Liberty end, just off of the boards right. Riley Johnson will try to control that once again down low. Parker's Eric circling the wagons. Johnson with a howitzer and a great save by Partridge down low, but the puck is loose. And no call once again. A great save by Partridge.
And it looks like Partridge thought he had that one in his glove. His defenseman noticing that it was at his legs. You see right here, a shot from Riley Johnson there, excuse me. Partridge just had his hand in the air, thought he had it in his glove. Great save by him, but even better job by his defenseman to notice that he didn't have possession of the puck all the way.
Waiting for that face-off there. Timothy Doe will be taking that against Parker's Eric. Puck is one all the way back once again there for Crilly. Now carried back just by the stick there of Parker's Erickson all the way back. Ellis Rusher to clear that one back in. Joey Hall will clear that and allow for a face-off to his right.
You saw Joey Hall there thinking about whether or not to get the puck out to his defenders so they could keep possession and momentum going. Ultimately deciding just to reset play as we have the face-off down here in the Ice Pack zone.
One thing that the Ice Pack's done a fantastic job of so far in this game is just getting pucks on net. And Liberty really needs to take a page out of that to test the goaltender here, Joey Hall.
Waiting for that draw. Timothy Doe couldn't win that, and it looks like Riley Johnson got tripped up. No hand in the air there for a call, and Robinson regains possession once again in the neutral zone. Cam Mazikowski just out of the reach there. Crilly did a great job of defending him. Now Sticks and Needles racing all the way back. Interesting call. Looks like Johnson almost won the race there.
They call it at the dot. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, apologies. Referee's a little slow on the whistle there a couple times now on the icing, and occasionally for a couple of the saves as well.
Face-off will come all the way back in the NC State end.
Bringing out the line leader, the top center on this team. I don't know if I'd say that this Wilkie and Carter line with Nieder is the top line, but Nieder, the most heady centerman on this team.
Partridge all the way behind once again for Michael Niederer. Center all the way back once again for Carter. Back up to Partridge. Trip down, no call there. Parker's there now on his left-wing side. Will dump that puck all the way back in to try to get this one settled down once again. Cleared back into the far corner. Alex Vedetta now with possession at the half wall. Getting triple-teamed once again back up there near some of the other Liberty players sitting on the stands. Wilkie now taken away by Matt Costigan. With some speed, there he goes. Checked well by Niederer. Gets throttled to the ground. Once again there. Really big physical play so far in this game. Sent all the way back. Costigan with the repossession. Taken away once again. Great stick there by Richardson. And play settles down.
Nice read there by Costigan, stepping up in the neutral zone. Knew the Flames wanted to go cross ice and took it away.
Norwinski did a great job just getting his stick in the middle there, interrupting a good takeaway from the Ice Pack. They had an opportunity.
Eric Todd sent all the way back. Eric Todd has no points in his last 6 games, including tournament play. Now sent all the way back once again for Devin Halko in a race there with Nash, who has just returned from an injury. He looks to be fine. That's fantastic. Just out of the reach of Perry. He gets it back. Melise is right there to take that one away, but lost it. And Estrada will carry that through up to Tudala. Tudala blocked there by Roy with the shot. A bomb by Anastradov, and it goes just wide. And there's the call with 4:40 left to go. We're going to have some fun here.
Wasn't an opportunity for the Ice Pack there. And Estradov just picking up the loose puck, firing that one wide right, just off the boards.
Yeah, best chance of the day so far from either side. It's left there, and he just lit into that puppy like it's the hardest shot competition, drilling it wide on the blocking arm side.
Melise heads to the box there for the Liberty Flames. NC State prepared to go on the power play today. As of yesterday, they were 2 for 5 on the power play and a very underwhelming 2 for 6 on the penalty kill. Liberty killed all 7 of their penalties yesterday in their game against the College of New Jersey. Let's see how this one turns out. Eric Mira tries to keep that one back in all the way at the blue line, and he can't. Parker Zarek is now back in the neutral zone for the repossession right in front of the NC State bench. Carried through center just by the reach of Perry, who was stick checking him. And now back in the far corner once again, Sticks and Needles down low. Parker Zarek trying to hang on, but Richardson beats him out. Still back in their end, and Eric Mira can't keep it in the zone. Early pressure, but nothing to do about that.
Nice job here. Liberty has one of the better neutral zone traps in the nation. You can see it right here.
Taken away by Niederer. Ian O'Rourke now with the pressure, trying not to get a hooking or a hold call once again, but good pressure down low. Niederer trying to control that puck. Will send that back for the clear. For some extra little rest there. Hot potato passing between Harrison and Roy as Robinson gets the check going.
And Liberty's had a very patient penalty kill here. Just doing a good job of not being too aggressive and overextending. Special teams is something that the Ice Pack have struggled with of late.
Late Chidala now just out of his reach, and Shutout tried to make the pass there. Harrison was on the defense for the Flames. All the way back to Mura. All the way from Sunset Boulevard, and a good save from Partridge. Cleared back once again. 44 seconds to go on Melise's penalty.
First touch clears are going to be big for Liberty on this day. You don't want to give the Ice Pack multiple chances. Their power play is deadly. You can see the way they move it around. So efficient.
Banishevich tried to play a little bit of dump and chase. Ineffective just by the reach of Anastratov all the way behind Joey Hall. Mazakowski will relieve the offensive charge. Carter was trying to wait there to intercept the puck, but nothing to do about that. Late Chidala almost slipped. There was a banana peel on the ice. Sam Banishevich with a bomb just off of the skate there of Richardson, and they clear it back out. 10 seconds left to go on this power play. Nothing to do about this one. Nash just out of his reach. There goes Chidala. Now carried back through just by Richardson's stick, and Banishevich tries to hang on there. Sent back, Banishevich regains it, back out in front, and a Shadow's lurking, wraparound chance, nothing to do about that. Partridge with the good save. Banishevich now back in the corner, and we get a penalty once again. Looks like on Late Chidala.
Looked away for a second and missed what happened right there. It appears Late Chidala will be sent off to the penalty box.
Elbowing the motion. We'll look here on the replay to see exactly what the call was. I'm assuming it was on Peyton Nash, where hands might have got high. That might have just been tall guy versus shorter guy. Hard to get your arms down there. You can see the right elbow going perhaps a little bit there on the blind side of our screen.
You do see him throw it back there a little bit when he had him on the boards. Good penalty there.
As we mentioned, NC State was 2 for 6 on the penalty kill from yesterday. Liberty did not capitalize once on their power play yesterday against their game against the College of New Jersey. So we'll see how this one turns out for them today. Niederer to the neutral zone. Great stick by Cam Mazakowski. We'll carry that back just out of the reach of Nash. 2:03 now left to go here in the first period. Zach Salwaye, Rhett McGibbon, Logan Ward here for the Liberty Flame Sports Network. Just by the stick there, Mazakowski will clear that one all the way back in. Liberty can't get anything going.
Great kill here so far by the Ice Pack. They've been extremely aggressive.
Just by the stick there, Merchant, no one could see the puck. They were waiting for something to be called, and an interference. 4-on-4 action possibly. No, 5-on-3.
Yeah, 5-on-3 coming up.
Saw Mazakowski just body him down over by the bench. As soon as they're making some substitutions, he took the opportunity to take a little bit of a shot there.
Huge chance for the Flames here with 1:41 in the first period. Offensive zone face-off. Biggest thing here is just win that draw. And NC State has been the better team this first period. So this is a chance for the Flames to kind of claim some momentum here.
Pawed down by Partridge up top. Alfonsetti tried to get the clear. Bad pinch. Now they're coming back in. Now they go with the shot just over Joey Hall. An amazing shot by Flanders. Everyone's waiting. They want a call. I don't think they're going to get one, but let's see what boils down.
Official. They have been very, very active in this regional play. And the back official official raised his hand and is waving off. Melise is going again. Goaltender interference is going to be the call, so it's going to be a 4-on-3 now. Both officials chatting over. And here's the thing in my mind. If you make the call, you don't need to chat about it. Yeah. Like, the call's been made.
Yeah, nothing is going to change based off a little bit of a discussion there, so it's surprising to see that. As you can see, Joey Hall went back into his own net. Liberty still technically on the power play for the next minute there. A 4-on-3 there. Davis Hudson, Tyler Alfonsetti, Devin Halko on the ice now. Looks like we got Michael Niederer alongside Riley Richardson. Waiting to take the draw there. Looks like it's Timothy Doe. My bad, that's Michael Niederer. Sent it all the way back there. Flanders makes the behind-the-back pass once again to Nowinski to lead the charge all the way back up. $1:20 left to go now in the first period. Niederer, there he goes, all the way back. Devin Halka lost control of that, tried to poke check it away. Niederer, great job there circling his way around. All the way back to Flanders. Joey Hall stands the test of time. Davis Hudson trying to get that one away. But Devin Halka will get the clear all the way back out. Blake Chudala, 30 seconds left to go for him.
That was a good opportunity for the Liberty Flames. Again, still a man up on the ice, trying to get something going with 4-on-3 hockey.
Carried all the way back by Nowinski, just out of the reach there of Blake Flanders, trying to carry that one back. Eric Todd now on the penalty kill for head coach Mike Gazzillo's squadron.
Liberty right now super slow to get two men on, and that's rule number one on a power play. If it's a 50-50 puck, you got the man advantage. Use that guy there to dig it free, and they're not doing that.
Chudala comes out of the box. We have 4-on-4 action for the next 45 seconds, and then NC State will technically have just over 10 seconds of power play time. Now it's sent back with 20 seconds left to go in the period. Martin now with the repossession. Joey Hall through traffic. Looks like it was blocked out in front. Now it's sent back. Chudala with some speed. Can he break through? He will. Niederer, the man back there for the Flames, and defended very well there by Nash. Chudala sent all the way back. Zarek to control it, but that'll do it for the period as the time ticks down. It is 0-0, all knotted up here, guys. A little bit of back and forth there.
I think right now the ice pack came out, threw a right hook, landed it right on the Flames' chin, and they're kind of stuttering here like, what exactly is going on? We weren't expecting this. We're the guy that has the belt right now. We've been to the national championship 5 years in a row. You're not supposed to do this, while NC State saying, hey, there's a new kid on the block.
NC State's undefeated season on the line. Liberty wanting to punch their ticket to the national tournament. Score as of right now on the third day of the ACHA Southeast Regional Tournament, 0-0. We'll be back.
Locally on Wood Shopping Center off of Wade Avenue, the Red and White shop recently expanded from 2,400 to 5,400 square feet. Whether you're in need of tailgating essentials, decals and magnets, home goods, apparel for people of all ages, or sporting goods, the Red and White shop has it all. Stop by today for your NC State needs.
Is Cheddar.
Live from the New York Stock Exchange.
Coming to you live from the White House.
Here in Los Angeles. We're live at Apple's iPhone 10 unveil right now. It's a one-stop shop for the latest in tech, business, and media.
Watch us live.
Watch us live.
Tune in live.
Watch us live.
Wolf Bites Radio brings you the biggest names in EDM with the Open Mic Podcast. Hey guys, it's DJ What the Heck, and join me, Brandon Boucher, and other Wolf Bites DJs as we interview musical guests from the EDM world. Open Mic dives deeper into the artists' lives on and off stage, bringing you closer to the music. Listen to Open Mic Podcast on iTunes, Google Play, and wolfbites.ncsu.edu.
Did you know that NC State Transportation offers alternative ways to get to and around campus for faculty, staff, and students? Line bikes and scooters, Wolfline buses, and Carpool offer incentives to encourage the use of alternative modes of transportation. Faculty, staff, and students are awarded daily passes as members of the Wolf Trails program. For more information on alternative transportation and Wolf Trails, visit ncsu.edu/transportation. NC State Transportation, moving you to succeed.
Welcome back, Wolfpack fans. We're here in Raleigh after watching that exciting period of first period of action with the Ice Pack and Liberty Flames all knotted up at 0-0. Not much offensive action happening, but there was some shots on goal, but very good play from the goalies so far. I think they've looked pretty strong. What are your thoughts on the period so far from both squads?
It's just been a very, very good battle. There's started out, feeling each other out. New opponents, usually that happens. But this game quickly got going. NC State had the pressure first 5 minutes. They were all in the zone. Liberty, they seemed not to be expecting it. Like we heard from Logan and Zach. Liberty's been to the Nationals 5 times in a row, looking to punch their 6th ticket, and maybe not expecting much from this NC State team. ACCHL is this is the first win. NC State has the first win they've ever had in the league. So coming into it, I don't think maybe they were expecting NC State to come out as hot as they did. And, it definitely showed as NC State had that early edge, but it slowly flipped as Liberty's gotten more and more confident with their play, and they've gotten more offensive pressure.
That's definitely one mistake you see a lot of strong, powerful teams make, is underestimating a new opponent or an opponent that maybe hasn't had that much of a presence in these types of tournaments and these situations. Do you think maybe that they'll, now that NC State's said, hey, we're here to play and we're not going to go quietly, do you think that'll change Liberty's approach at all? And do you think State will be able to keep up their offensive production?
Yeah, I think definitely we'll see that. I think Liberty definitely, right off the bat, they might have been feeling a little bit, but I think now, later in the period and on their power play, they had a lot of pressure, and I think they're feeling more confident. They're not underestimating NC State as much, but a big thing is NC State needs to stay out of that penalty box. Special teams for Liberty is a really strong point. They have a very good power play unit, very good players. And NC State's going to need to stay out of the box. The elbowing penalty on Jadala, and then the interference on Mazikowski. Those really hurt. A 5-on-3 is something you don't want to take.
Yeah, very similar to yesterday when they went down in the 5-on-3 and Ryder was able to capitalize and score. Luckily today, Liberty was not able to score, but it was still kind of iffy. That wasn't what NC State wanted to see there, but they were able to hold out and end the period tied up at 0-0.
Yeah, it's definitely it's been a very physical game. It's good to throw the body. Rushford threw that early hit on Joseph Nash. Luckily, he came back to the game. I never want to see a player injured, but it's been a very physical game, and it's okay to have a physical, strong game, but you need to keep it in check. Some of those hits, keep them clean. Yeah. Don't hit the player without the puck. They need to keep this up that pressure, and they need to stay out of the box if they want to keep that pressure.
Yeah, it was a very clean period for both squads until about 4 minutes left in the period. Then things started to heat up a little bit, and there were a couple of power plays. That 5-on-3 came in late, but luckily the score still knotted up 0-0. So just if State can stay out of the box in that second period, then hopefully we'll see some more scoring, some more offensive production. But we'll be back here in a second and talk a little bit more about that first period of action.
Locally owned and operated by an NC State graduate, the Red and White Shop is your one-stop shop for all things Wolfpack. Located in the Ridgewood Shopping Center off of Wade Avenue, the Red and White Shop recently expanded from 2,400 to 5,400 square feet. Whether you're in need of tailgating essentials, decals and magnets, home goods, apparel for people of all ages, or sporting goods, the Red and White Shop has it all. Stop by today for your NC State needs.
Technician is a news organization, but even if you're not interested in writing, we have departments for everything else. If you're interested in photography, videography, or drawing, if you're into design, we have that for you at Technician.
Sports provides coverage of all the different teams on NC State's campus.
So the opinion section tries to bring context to stories that other sections have covered.
Getting to meet some of the coolest, most impactful people on campus, and by doing that, you're spreading awareness to thousands of people on this campus. Arts and entertainment focuses on events, groups, and activities in and around NC State's campus.
Providing a platform for both our staff columnists and other students on campus to present their ideas.
We do live coverage of home games, and we do profiles on different athletes and coaches on campus.
I can't emphasize enough how important all the people who work at Technician are, from the news department, the video department, to people who make graphics and illustrations.
Video's role is to really help tell stories around NC State's campus that are best told visually.
Copy editors make sure that our information doesn't have anything incorrect in it or any grammar issues.
Social department really brings our news and our content to the students of NC State and the people of Raleigh.
They're all doing so much in the pursuit of public service journalism for the students of NC State, and we'd love for you to come work for us.
Fans, now is your chance to win $50 worth of free Potbelly catering. There is no minimum to go in and pick up your order. Enter at go.ncsu.edu/potbelly. Again, that's go.ncsu.edu/potbelly.
Welcome back, Wolfpack fans. We're here. Bennett Lincoln joined alongside Ryan Hinkle. Ryan, what are your thoughts so far on the goaltender battle? We've seen some strong play, 0-0 so far, so obviously some strong play. What have you liked from them so far?
Both are getting good looks at the puck. Both are being able to move their bodies, get around, get their gloves out, get their blockers out. Pads have been good. There's nothing been really leaking through or getting through them so far. The goalies have gotten good looks at the puck. They've gotten good help from the defensemen. Obviously one on for the goaltender for Liberty, the puck came off of a hot take from Riley Johnson. He thought he had it in his glove, but it was on his pad. Defenseman helped him cover it up. But, they're getting those good looks. They're getting those stops. Goaltenders are one of the most important factors for your team. If your goaltender's playing hot, the team can build off that and really run with it.
Yeah, for sure. And some strong looks from both teams, both good shots, but the goalies have been holding strong so far, and they're looking to keep it knotted up. Well, the goalies are anyways. The front lines are looking to maybe put some separation there, but very similar first period today against Liberty that we saw yesterday against Rider. Obviously, it was 1-1 yesterday against Rider, but today it's 0-0. Have you seen similarities between the game today and yesterday, and do you think we'll continue to see similarities in terms of production picking up?
I definitely see some similarities between the games. Both teams have their offensive pressure. They've both gone down into each other's zones. Both teams are picking up the pressure, getting through the neutral zone all right. I think it's very similar to how we saw yesterday. Obviously 5-on-3 penalty, doesn't happen very often, but now 2 games in a row, NC State's been down on a 5-on-3 disadvantage. But luckily this time, NC State was able to keep, the score tied at 0-0 this time instead of getting down 1-0 like they did against Rider yesterday. But I think a big factor we'll be looking forward to, I don't think it will be as much of an explosive offense as we saw against Rider, but I do think things will start to pick up here. First line, top line, Sam Benishevitz, obviously with Nikita Nistratov and Laith Jadala picking up. They've gotten some really good looks. Jadala and Nistratov had a really good look early in the period. Nistratov had that open look in the slot. And I think we can definitely see them to pick it up. Riley Johnson has been hot today, and definitely see defensemen jumping in the rush and taking shots as well. So I think the offense will definitely pick up in the second period, and we can, the senior leadership of the team will really, pick up and hopefully keep them afloat.
But you're not thinking we're going to see another 8-goal period?
No, definitely not. Maybe 2 or 3.
Yeah,
but,
it'd be exciting.
I'm not going to bet the over/under on the second period, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, and what are your thoughts going into the second period? How do you think both teams are looking to maybe take advantage of what they felt out from one another? Do you think NC State will manage to exploit something, or I guess which team do you think has the best chance of exploiting what they learned from the opponent?
I think we're definitely going to see Liberty come out hot. The coach, former D1 players, head coach, and I think they're definitely going to come out hot. They're going to go in the locker room. They're going to talk, be like, guys, get your head in the game. Don't underestimate your opponent. Play at your level. And I think we're definitely going to see the Liberty Flames come out with a really hot, strong period. And if NC State can weather that, if they can, take that and rebound off of it, I think we can really see a good push from NC State if they can weather that Liberty storm that's coming.
For sure. And also staying out of the box will be a big key for NC State. Obviously, we talked about that earlier. Just stay out of the box. Don't let them get those 5-on-3 looks, because that's never ideal. You don't want to go down 2 men in late in the period like they did and, maybe get them to score a goal. But luckily they didn't have that happen. They just need to stay out of the box and keep it clean for this second period of action. But we'll catch you after the second period of action for the intermission report. I'm Bennett Lincoln alongside Ryan Hinkle.
Is Cheddar.
Live from the New York Stock Exchange.
Coming to you live from the White House.
Here in Los Angeles. We're live at Apple's iPhone 10 unveil right now. It's a one-stop shop for the latest in tech, business, and media.
Watch us live.
Watch us live.
Tune in live.
Watch us live.
Did you know that NC State Transportation offers alternative ways to get to and around campus for faculty, staff, and students? Line bikes and scooters, Wolfline buses, and Carpool offer incentives to encourage the use of alternative modes of transportation. Faculty, staff, and students are awarded daily passes as members of the Wolf Trails program. For more information on alternative transportation and Wolf Trails, visit ncsu.edu/transportation. NC State Transportation, moving you to succeed.
At Potbelly, everything you find is a little bit happier, sweeter, fresher, groovier, and yummier. Why? Because at Potbelly, we know it's never enough to just eat lunch. You gotta feed your smile. Swing by for our new turkey club, handcrafted to make you smile.
Locally owned and operated by an NC State graduate, the Red and White Shop is your one-stop shop for all things Wolfpack. Located in the Ridgewood Shopping Center off of Wade Avenue, the Red and White Shop recently expanded from 2,400 to 5,400 square feet. Whether you're in need of tailgating essentials, decals and magnets, home goods, apparel for people of all ages, or sporting goods, the Red and White Shop has it all. Stop by today for your NC State needs.
NC State Hockey in the ACHA Southeast Regional is brought to you by the Red and White Shop. The Red and White Shop has ice pack gear. Potbelly Sandwich Shop in Morrisville. Potbelly, feed your smile. Cheddar U, feed me cheddar at cheddar.com. NC State Transportation. go.ncsu.edu/wolftrails. And Wolf Bites Radio, where the triangle comes to dance.
Seesaw first period, but we are back here. Welcome back to the LaHaye Ice Center here in Lynchburg, Virginia. Zach Sawaye, Rhett McGibbon, and Logan Ward here today for the Liberty Flame Sports Network. And what a period that was. NC State taking advantage there after playing yesterday, came out with more energy, and Liberty tried to just catch up the entire time.
Yeah, Liberty started to get a few opportunities towards the end of that period, but overall, you're right. NC State coming out with fire in their belly. Fantastic first for them. Perfect road period, really. The only thing better would have been if you could have scored. They'll have a chance here. Short and power play coming up for about 12 seconds after Mazakowski gets out of the box.
It's been an absolutely back and forth. A lot of speed, a lot of physical play between these two teams. Really just going to see who's going to get that first advantage and take the lead, really.
Nonetheless, 20 minutes set on the clock. 31 seconds now left to go there for Devin Malice's penalty. Cam Mazakowski sitting in the box for the next 19 seconds.
That bucket, what do we got here? Nintendo 64. Am I right?
Yep.
Yeah, we got Archer.
We got Rick and Morty on there too.
Oh my goodness. That's fun.
Yeah, we talk about his decorated helmet all the time. Certainly one of the more unique things about his goalie style.
It somehow brings me back to my middle school days, which probably at this point is like, what, 5 years ago? I'm pretty young, but it's okay. Sam Benishevitz rushing back through the zone there to begin this second period. Once again, Zach Sawaye, Rhett McGibbon, and Logan Ward here for the Liberty Flame Sports Network. Sent all the way back once again to be controlled there by Carter. Carter sends it flying all the way back just above the head of Joey Hall to be cleared out once again. A little bit of a lackluster start here to this period. NC State on a very abbreviated power play. Sent back there for Wilkie to control. Take it back. Jadala with speed. He has some legs with the backhand shot. Partridge with the save. Banishevitz with a rebound and a great block there by Carter. Standing in the slot through traffic once again, not wanting to get bulldozed by a puck.
Both teams now perfect on the penalty kill. Neither converting on either chance of their power plays. You know they want to take those opportunities because they're not going to get much better ones.
Sent back once again for Liberty to control. Control there by Harrison, but taken away by Leif Jadala. Sent all the way back around the stick by Alfonsetti. Chips it towards the NC State bench. Wilkie now. Sticks and needles alongside the board. A little bit of a battle. Mustard and Custard. Ellis Rushford sends that back high, and NC State gets some fresh bodies on the ice.
Yeah, another great start here off the bat for NC State. Right now they have to tag up on the offside. Here come the Flames with a little bit of speed.
Perry now on his left wing side, carries it through, weaves through a couple men, just back into the slot, taken away. No one was there for the reception of the pass. Nash, who got injured earlier, now back to Melise. Melise behind the net, back over there to Perry. Now being checked down once again there by Alfonsetti. Great forechecking pressure from that third line. Ryan Kinney attempts to hang on to that one back in the offensive zone, in the neutral zone rather, and he loses his stick. Tyler Alfonsetti back up top, being defended well there by Nash. Back into the far corner, back down low, back out in front. Just wide there, Ryan Kinney with his best chance of the game after scoring a goal yesterday. Sent all the way back there for Roy to control. 2-on-1 if they hurry, but nothing to do about that. Nash gets body to the ground, and now NC State back on the power play.
Nash is going to be headed to the box. A hit coming here. I believe boarding was the motion. O'Rourke, the one that took it.
Yep, that is a boarding call. Indeed. 18:01 now left to go in the second period. NC State back on the power play once again there, Logan.
And you see right here, you see Nash just send him flying into the boards head first. Referees just took issue with that. Nash going to be sitting for 2 minutes here as the Ice Pack are on their third power play opportunity.
Mura from all the way down from Sunset Boulevard, and a great save there from Partridge. And I think you have a funny gag there for me there, Rhett.
Let's see. I'm holding on to it.
All right.
I'm not going to give it to you just yet.
Wrap that up in a little bit of a bow. I like surprises, so when you unleash it, I can't wait. I'll be there. Parker's Eric now off the draw with the win there. Sent all the way back there for Robinson to control it. Eric Mura is now back at the half wall, being defended well. All the way over to O'Rourke, who fans on the shot. Defended very well back up there by Kyle Martin. Gets shoved down, no call. Robinson's now back at the top to Johnson. Through traffic, what a save from Partridge.
Yeah, Partridge, boy, in this game, he's seeing more rubber than a dead skunk on the side of the highway. He is just flashing the leather.
He's done an absolutely fantastic job here. Again, just making that glove save. Absolutely incredible. You saw him just reach back and pluck that one out of the air.
You have my kind of humor there, Rhett. I love it. Sent all the way back just outside of the offensive zone there for State, cleared out there by Malin. Now sent back there for Zarek to control, who's carrying it through the neutral zone. All the way back there for Johnson. Try to get that one in. Partridge there defending behind the net. Mura sends it back up to Robinson at the half wall, who's controlling it with possession. Robinson swerving out top there at the blue line at the point. All the way through traffic, a bad shot. Back out in front for Zarek with the shot. Just by the blocker there of Partridge. O'Rourke now at the other half wall. Chips that one back into the corner. Zarek and Harrison battling. Wolf, Pack, chanting in the stands. All the way around is coming on strong in our microphones. Mura, great shot from Sunset Boulevard, and Partridge again flashing the leather like the brights on a highway.
Partridge is the difference right now, Logan. Like, if it wasn't for him in between the pipes, you feel like this would be a 3 or 4-0 game. And unfortunately for the Ice Pack, it's all tied up at 0. But he has stood tall there in between the pipes for the Flames. And if they can somehow find the energy within to get that first goal and take this game, it's all because of him.
Banashevitz with the great shot. Good stop there. Rushford now controlling it. Now Zakowski at the top. Ellis Rushford once again with the stick. Now back at the blue line trying to control it. Lace Jagala now swerving at the half wall. Good defense there. Good box setup. Banashevitz all the way through. No job there. Mazakowski trying to get through traffic. Can't find anything. Banashevitz tried to clear that. Sent flying all the way back out. Once again, a great clear by Carter with 20 seconds now left to go. 21 now on the NC State power play.
That was a good job by the Liberty Flames of stopping that opportunity.
Banashevitz with a ripper, great save with the rebound, and they score! Sam Banashevitz opens the scoring. 1-0, NC State leads in the final game of the Men's Southeast Regional Tournament.
Great job there by Banashevitz coming down. A pop out of the glove. Follows his rebound. Richardson doesn't stick with him. He finds the back of the net. And that is a huge goal in this game. A lot of people think, okay, it's just 1-0. But that brought the crowd back to life. And now the Wolfpack have belief that they can move on to play at the national tournament.
And that's something Banashevitz has done all season long. The captain of the Ice Pack team, a fifth-year senior, you know that his presence is going to be missed next year.
What a job there from Sam Banashevitz, the fifth-year senior studying public relations at NC State, has been a key figure in the hockey community back in Raleigh for quite some time. Rushford through traffic, and it's just sent wide once again. Cam Mazikowski tried to keep it in at the half wall, and he does. Sent all the way back for Trevor Merchant to control. Battling him back up top with Jackson Roy, team captain for the Flames. Sent all the way back, carries it through. Rusher gets bodied down, trying to hit it himself. Now battling behind the net once again. Crilly try to get in some action once again. We got a Volvesuela in the stands. I love that word there, guys. Very much rolls off the tongue like butter. Carried back through there by Crilly. At the other face-off dot, just taken away to be controlled once again. Back up top there by Malise. Through traffic, Mazikowski regains possession, and they carry it through.
Liberty just touched the puck multiple times with the official's hand in the air, but this call is going to be going against the Flames. Cross-checking will be the call. And right now, this is the recipe for disaster if you're a Liberty fan. You gotta stay out of the box. That's the biggest asset that the Ice Pack has. Their power play is lethal. We just saw that moments ago when they opened up the scoring.
They've done a great job on the power play in this tournament, and again, that's something they struggled with early on in the year. They've found their pace, though, and again, that offense is so key to them, as you see right here, the cross-checking that gets called right there. You see Crilly just hit him in the back.
You don't want to take a penalty that far away from your defensive net.
O'Rourke takes a slip, and now it's carried back there by Niederer. Niederer against Mura. What a move there, but Mura with a great defense once again. Sent flying all the way back there. They were going to touch that puck, but Partridge decides to make it an icing. Drew Crilly has a goal so far in this tournament as well. Looks like he has 26 points on the regular season. A great quality player there in the box.
Drew Crilly, former Division I Flame for a season. Utility guy, can play defense and offense for you. Right now, the Flames, you just need to get pucks on net. They have no idea what Joey Hall is all about. He hasn't been tested at all in this game.
Riley Johnson now coming in on his right wing side, sent all the way back there to Ian O'Rourke, who will rip that down Sunset Boulevard. And Partridge will stone him cold on that one. 1-0, NC State leads with $1:34 now left to go on Drew Crilly's penalty.
Without the absolutely fantastic play of Partridge, this would be a very different game. He's made so many quality saves. Yeah, it's a wonder what the Flames would be doing without him at this point.
Parker Zarek now back in the faceoff dot, won that one against Matthew Perry. Sent that one all the way back there with a clear by Richardson. Sent all the way back there for Ian O'Rourke to regain possession once again. Joey Hall, not seeing a lot of action tonight, will regain that puck. Send that one all the way around for Eric Mira, trying to get it out of the zone. They do. Parker Zarek tries to squeak through. Smooth as butter. Sent all the way back. I prefer the Land O'Lakes unsalted. Trying to watch that sodium intake, it's very important. Riley Johnson swerving all the way through. Great defense up top there by Jackson Roy. Sent all the way back. Could also go with that, the I can't believe it's not butter. Better in the name. Ian O'Rourke now back at the half wall once again to be controlled there by Alex Robinson. Roy, once again, will flip that one back out. 50 seconds now left to go on Drew Crilly's penalty. Robinson with the recollection right there, trying to get someone going there for Nash, but nothing to do about that. Eric Mira now tries to get something going there, but great defense by Nash. Johnson at the top of the point there to regain it back, and they hold it in. Robinson waiting, Mira crashing to the front of the net, no one there, and Nash will clear it all the way back out.
Right now, just the jump in the legs of the Ice Pack is the difference. They're winning all the 50-50 battles, outworking the Flames in both ends of the ice.
Ellis Rushford, great moves all the way back in. Got the game winner yesterday, and it goes just wide. Nikita Anastradov lost that one all the way back in the far corner. And Mazikowski will rip that one in a great save. Trying to get the wraparound Banashevitz and a great pad save by Partridge. They're still trying to work it in. There's Jadala. Back to Rushford. Jadala back out. Penalty expires. Back out in front. Tic-tac-toe. No X's in a row. Lost out on that one. And now a 4-on-2 rush the other way. Clearly with a shot. Great block by Mazikowski, who sends it back there for Anastradov for the recollection. Wow. Anastradov with the recollection once again. So on the way back up. Jadala almost had that. Icing will be called. I'm out of breath right now. Brett, what a sequence there from the Flames.
Back and forth action here. It looks like it's going to be a 2-0 hockey game at one end. The puck just jumps over the blade of the stick, and then back the other way come the Flames. an opportunity on a 3-on-2 and still manage the offense. So cold in this game so far. Can we get a shot on goal?
Banashevich tries to break through Partridge, but he can't, and Richardson with the hanging on once again right there. And there they go once again, carrying that one is Briggs. Briggs through traffic, Niederer right beside him. Mazikowski tried to get that one away, now behind the net. Rusher sends that back all the way by Richardson. Todd taking a spill. There was a banana peel on the ice. There they go once again. Richardson bounced off the wall right there, tipped all the way back in to nullify any icing. Alice Rusher there with the recollection. Sent all the way back. Gets bodied down with the hipper right there once again. Strong pressure once again has been alleviated since the NC State power play.
And the Flames need to get their offense going. This Ice Pack is getting all of the offensive opportunities right now, getting a lot of shots on Partridge. Joey Hall is still just kind of hanging out down there.
Some flying all the way back, just out of the reach of Cam Mazikowski. Ellis Rushford with the recollection there. Skate to stick for Alex Vedetta, taken away once again. Great pressure there from Malise. Malise taken away. There goes Perry, assistant captain there for the Liberty Flames. Great leadership on the ice. Harrison takes that one away. And of course, Matthew Perry had back-to-back third-period goals yesterday against the College of New Jersey. They need to get him going. And there's Malise. Malise, great defense by Halko. They let him loose. Mazikowski couldn't break it away. And Matthew Perry.
Great defensive stand there by the Ice Pack. Malise, shoot the puck.
He had an opportunity there. It looks like that will be called a trip on Costigan.
And in the name of himself, Matt Costigan, that'll cost his team a lot for sure. 5-4 advantage now for the Flames heading into this one. NC State got to maintain that 1-0 lead.
You see it right here. You see him just get his stick up under. Blatant trip there from Matt Costigan.
This is very pivotal. We're midway through this game. We've talked about it. If you look down here, visibly, at the NC State defensive zone, ice is fine. Like figure skaters would love that kind of ice. At the other end of things for the Flames, it's all snowy. Can you turn momentum? Will it be on the power play?
There's Martin all the way back. Send back from the point. Great shot and a good save once again by Joey Hall. Todd with the clear and they couldn't get it back out. Great shot from up top there by Partridge. And an offside will be called.
You can hear the fans not happy with that call.
Right now, the Flames need the voice of reason, and that is they're getting so emotionally wound up in this game. It's 1-0. Calm her down. Okay, you see Martin there absolutely losing it over an icing call. It's not going to win you a game.
I agree. Davis Hudson with the clear all the way back out the blue line. And now it's sent back in for Niederer to control all the way behind Joey Hall. Davis Hudson tried to regain that one. Sent all the way back. Doe tried to get that one right behind Devin Halko. Now back Niederer. They're in the far corner. Sent back at the half wall. Cleared it up. Control back at the point. Hanging on to it once again. Waiting for the shot was Nowinski. Nowinski all the way back over there to Perry. Perry with a ripper, and it goes back into the mesh once again. The fans are flinching up on top, but the mesh is in the way. 1:16 now left to go on Matt Costigan's penalty.
Flames are finding room as they swing it around. They're doing a nice job, but when you hit that hinge right here, Perry needs to take that pass on his forehand. The pass needs to be better for him, basically. He has a lane there to walk in and fire, but if you have to settle it, get it, cradle it, and then wind up, that's allowing the PK forwards to get their sticks in the shooting lane.
And you saw Todd skate in there just in time to deflect it with his body.
Trevor Merchant tried to get a good breakaway there, but defended well by Nowinski. Sent all the way back up to Niederer, and now they try to regain any possession they can to carry that puck back out. And behind the net, they're waiting, and they will start the rush all the way back up. Perry with speed on his right wing side. They carry it through all the way around O'Rourke. Great skate there to defend that puck. And now it's sent back. Nowinski waiting with a shot from Sunset Boulevard, and it goes just off a padding of an Ice Pack member. And now all the way back to Nowinski to control at the high point. Sent back over there to Niederer, and control once again at the far face-off dot. But they'll keep it going. Nowinski all the way over to Perry. Perry hanging on. Nowinski calls for it. He picks up that phone once again. Great job. Good cell reception in this building, I must say myself. Perry will clear that puck all the way back in behind the net. To control once again by Doe. Tripped up, no call. Tyler Alfonsetti again with the punch. There goes Nowinski. All the way back. Open net. What a save from Joey Hall. And some extra hands there.
A great save by Joey Hall. Looked like he might have been able to get that one through there. Joey Hall just defending it with his back and pad. You can see the shot right here.
Joey Hall, he didn't know where it was. He lost it. He's like, where is it? And then pops free. Doe staying on top of it. The Fawn's there, not liking that too much.
Nonetheless, that puck reminds me of a game. I think it was called Where's Waldo? He definitely found the puck there, if you call the puck Waldo. I don't know what you would call it. I'm not a big fan of naming inanimate objects, but, you know, it is what it is. Nonetheless, 15 seconds now left to go on Matt Costigan's penalty. 9:34 now left to go in the second period. And the momentum seems to be changing up just a little bit. Liberty picking up some speed. Malise up in there against Alex Robinson, who wins the draw, but Malise regains possession. Crilly was waiting on the other side once again, but Partridge tried to get it out there. Great clear by Rushford. NC State will kill the Matt Costigan penalty. And Liberty, once again, unable to capitalize on a power play. Sent all the way back to be controlled out once again there by Martin. All the way up to Carter, who carries it through the neutral zone. Carter, good save there by Joey Hall, but the whistle was blown.
Rushford now going to be going off, roughing the call. It's such a fine line in this game. Rushford trying to protect his goaltender. That shot came pretty quickly after the offside whistle. You kind of have to let that one go. But nonetheless, Flames now back on the power play, and although this building is loud in favor of NC State, Liberty's starting to find their legs a little bit here the last couple of shifts.
And that's something that they definitely need. Rushford giving up quite an opportunity. The Flames need to take advantage of this one to get their offense going.
Eric Todd waiting in the draw there against Blake Flanders. Flanders, of course, yesterday had the unassisted goal against the College of New Jersey. Let's see what they can do. Play is stopped already. And Liberty's power play hopes come to an end quickly here.
3 seconds into the Rushford penalty. And it looks like Flanders will be sent off here. I'll give the Pack a 30-second power play on both of these penalties.
9:07 now left to go in the second period.
All these penalties that are evening things up aren't doing much for the Ice Pack's numbers at the end of this when you look at power play stuff. 3-second power play. They've had a 12-second one as well that's going to count 0 for 2. Liberty right now can't stay out of the box and can't find the twine.
Halko through traffic, and it goes ahead and smacks the boards once again off the glass. Parker Zarek now gets sandwiched back up top there by Kyle Martin, big physical defenseman who has 14 points in the regular season. Matthew Perry will carry that through the neutral zone all the way back. Sends it forward. Perry with a shot. Great save by Joey Hall. He hangs on. He has stood tall when tested so far in this second period.
He hasn't been tested often, though. That's one thing we keep chatting about is the fact that Liberty doesn't really know what he has. Like, how many shots? I think it's fair to say midway through this game, the Flames have not had 10 shots on goal. Truly.
No, and that's something that they need to do. They need to chip away a little bit more at Hall. That's one issue that he struggled with, is he is able to be chipped away at. The more shots that he has coming at him, the more aggressive he's going to be and coming out of the net. And that's something, again, like you talked about at the beginning of the game, Rhett, that's something that the Flames can take advantage of, ricocheting it off into the net.
Agreed. Waiting there for the draw once again. Alex Robinson will be facing off most likely against Matthew Perry. And we're having another recipe discussion. I don't know how you can get blueberry muffins wrong. You basically take the basic recipe for blueberry muffins. For muffins, rather, you just add blueberries. They're still debating it, but I guess we're back in action once again. Riley Johnson lost that puck. They send it back out. Clear behind the net once again there by Joseph Nash. Sent all the way back there for Perry to control. Now hanging on to it once again was Nowinski. Sent all the way back, and they carry it through. And they push through it. Nowinski through traffic. Halko defending. All the way behind the net. Nowinski loses it. Roy waiting up top. There goes Nowinski. Again with the shot just behind the glove there of Joey Hall. Robinson can't defend. Perry trying to use his stick there to his advantage as Davis Hudson tries to control. Wearing Brendan Seppi's jersey, but it's fine. It is in fact Davis Hudson. Just about 55 seconds now left to go. A 4-on-4 time. Back out in front. And Perry misses a huge slot opportunity. Nash tries to hang on to the neutral zone. Robinson regains it, and now there goes Riley Johnson. ACC Rookie of the Year. Riley Johnson so far had 6 points in the ACC tournament, but no points in the regionals so far.
And Perry had an opportunity there. It looked like he just fanned on the shot.
Ryan Kinney, 2-on-1 if they hurry, takes it back. Kinney with the shot, great defense there by Richardson. And now they're back in the corner for Roy to control. Tyler Alfonsetti tried to stick that puck all the way behind there, and Niederer once again taken away by Alfonsetti. All the way behind the net for Roy to control, and Richardson will regain it. Liberty will try to get it back out. All the way back to be controlled. Niederer couldn't hang on to it back in the neutral zone for Kinney to send it all the way back in. And Richardson once again will cradle that puck. Spring pass, Melise sent it all the way back up. And Rhett, you were talking a little bit earlier before the game about those spring passes that Liberty loves to use.
Yeah, they like to find the head man in action, but it hasn't worked out today, as you can already see.
Wilkie sent that one behind right there. Davis Hudson will try to recontrol that puck all the way back behind the net in the far corner, but Leif Chagala will spring it back. Fairly quiet night so far for the top six, except for the lone goal by the captain, Banashevich. Chagala, what a save from Partridge. Post to post, great leg movement. Ian O'Rourke tried to get it there. Slew foot, no call. 2-on-1, but a hand pass is called. 6:29 now left to go here in the second period.
Looked like Wilkie might have a 2-on-1. Not the case. Hand pass the call. Face-off will come back down into Liberty ice. Hey, the speed right now of the ice pack, taking away time and space to the neutral zone. That's been a large aspect of their success today. Flames love the transition game. They love to use their legs. They've been slowed down mightily by NC State.
Hanging on to it once again. Nikita Anastratov lost that one. Now it's carried all the way back once again. The Wolfpack chants are allowed here, ladies and gentlemen. Malin tried to get that puck away, send it back up to Carter. Carried it back through. There's Malin. Wilkie tried to get that one. Very loud crowd here, ladies and gentlemen. If you aren't here, you're missing something for sure. But it looks like I'll have to suffice for now with my voice alongside Logan Ward there and Rhett McGibbon. It's all good there. Trevor Merchant sends that one all the way back. Partridge to control that puck there for Moulton. Hot potato passing once again between Harrison and Martin. We send that one back to Carter. Alfonsetti with the recollection there. Now they're back in the neutral zone and carried back out once again by Malin. All the way behind there for Eric Mira now to control in the far corner once again. Waiting alongside the half wall. Puck is now back in the neutral zone once again for Roy to pass it all the way back up there. Flanders waiting for it, passing it to Roy. He will play some dump and chase once again now behind the net. Getting sandwiched now is Eric Mira. Tyler Alfonsetti waiting for something to happen there. Ryan Kinney alongside a battle there with Flanders at the half wall through traffic. Just off the pad of Joey Hall. Great save there once again. Trevor Merchant tried to get that puck out. Just out of the reach of Tyler Alfonsetti to be controlled there. Once again there by Blake Flanders, who had 2 points yesterday. There goes Ian O'Rourke, taken again. Tyler Alfonsetti carries it. Waits for some options. Gets blocked out all the way up top there by Timothy Doe. And there's Alfonsetti with a bang pass. Ineffective. Crilly makes the pass. Stays on side. There's Doe. Up to Flanders. Again with the save there by Joey Hall. And now they're battling for it back in the corner. Good battle going on there. Flanders with the wraparound chance. Tried to pull off a Michigan there, but no luck there. Alex Robinson tried to send that one behind to Eric Mira. And clears on all the way back out. And just out of the reach of Nowinski.
You see the Flames getting a lot more aggressive here, trying to get something started on offense. Down one here with about 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in the second period. They need to find something quick.
There they go. There's Nash. Good shot there, but blocked out top by Mazikowski. Everyone sliding into the boards. There must be some sort of vanilla oil on the ice, but it's all good. Riley Johnson once again carried back through. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Good speed. Beating out Nowinski with a shot and a good save by Partridge. No one knows where the puck is, and it's under Partridge, and we hang on.
Quite the show of the Jets there on the far side. Nowinski thought he had him kind of lined up, and then you could see the thought in his head, uh-oh, I'm going to get burnt. And he had to turn on the Jets quick. A great offensive opportunity there.
We've seen a lot of speed out of these two teams. A lot of back and forth. Parker Zarek trying to match the speed we've seen out of the Flames forwards in their starting line here.
Now carried all the way back. Cam Mazakowski will chip that one all the way there. Playing some dump and chase. Ineffective. Partridge there with the possession. Bounce off the ref's head. There we go. This is Saka playing a little bit of head ball. Taken away once again there by Niederer. All the way back into the near NC State corner. Rushford bodies down Wilkie, and you bet that's a penalty. Ellis Rushford will take the sin bin once again.
You hear the fans' displeasure below us, but Rushford getting sent off for that one. Deservedly so, kind of hit him there.
Sorry, Logan. I'm just getting some enjoyment listening to these fans. Oh, my goodness. We're getting some talk about, bull feces, all kinds of good stuff.
Ellis Rushford very displeased with that call. Not one he wants to go home and tell his family about. We have some action in the stands there. Well, good to see support of college hockey. This is great. Matthew Perry sent all the way back there for Nowinski. All the way now they're back at the half wall. Carry back there by Nowinski, sent all the way back there to Perry. Perry with a bomb and a shot that goes just by Joey Hall. And now they're controlling it back at the half wall. Back to the corner once again. Nowinski sends that one all the way back over there to Niederer. Niederer, they're back on the side with the shot, just by the side of the net with the rebound. And it goes behind once again. Devin Halko with great D. The box is tight. Perry with a shot and it goes just by the glove of Joey Hall. Trevor Merchant finally gives NC State some rest.
And that was a couple of good opportunities for the Flames there. They just weren't able to convert on this power play.
Chip forward once again. Davis Hudson tried to lose that one, and just out of the reach of Nash. Nowinski tried to paw that one down, but Partridge will have to settle that one down once again there.
Minute 20 here. Such an even fought game so far. I hate to see power plays be the difference, but it might be on this day.
Special teams are very important. That's why they are indeed special. Flanders sent that one wide, and Zarek will once again get that puck out. NC State, so far today, they are doing incredible on the power play, on the penalty kill rather, going 4 for 4, trying to go 5 for 5 on this one. I can count, don't worry about that. College has taught me well. Sent back once again there for Flanders. Carries it through the neutral zone, just by the blue line once again. Back into the corner, defended well there by Zarek to be carried back out. Todd with some speed, trying to beat out a man there in Martin. And they'll clear that one back to Partridge. And a little bit too quiet there from the Flames there, Rhett.
Too many men on the ice, but he jumps off really quick though. Nice work by him.
And they cleared that puck back into the Liberty bench. 2 minutes now left to go here in the second period. 15 seconds left to go now for the Ellis Rushford penalty. Nonetheless, very back and forth, 1-0 game. Just a quick recap there. If NC State wins, they'll advance. If Liberty wins, they'll advance. But this is a one-and-done game. This is one that matters.
Liberty coming close there on the last power play, but I think as this game continues on and they're held scoreless, they're going to start to squeeze the sticks a little bit tighter.
There we go. Nikita Anastradov through the middle, try to get that one away, but great stick once again there by Martin. All the way back into the corner once again to be carried through. And then he lost that one. Sam Benishevitz is the one trailing. Carter with a good backhand pass all the way back out. Ellis Rushford is out of the sin bin. And there he goes with speed. Defending them back there was Partridge. Again, Rushford through traffic. Great job. Everyone goes crashing into the boards. And Anastradov now trying to get that one back all the way into the slot. And he couldn't. Taken all the way back. Rushford again throws down a man. Carter seems to be hurt. He's okay. Partridge is over there. No penalty call. Banishevitz takes that one away. How-to goalie 101. And now sent all the way back once again. Crilly now with the possession. Back in the neutral zone. And they'll dump it in. Work now with the recollection. They'll send that one back up to Banishevitz. Roy is now on the defense. Banishevitz sends that one back in. Good save by Partridge with 59.5 seconds now left to go here in the second period.
Partridge just scooping that one up. He's had a great game. That one goal earlier on from Sam Banishevitz, really the only blemish on his day. Really, if not for his play, this would be a very different looking game right now. A lot of shots on goal for this Ice Pack team.
Yeah, NC State's just offensive prowess today on full display, coming in as the top scoring team, the top offensive team in the Southeast region.
That's a good ring to it. Devin Halko sent that one all the way back there from the blue point. Nonetheless, a good save from Partridge to control that one. Cridley now working it through the neutral zone, and he carries it back. Great defense once again there by Hudson with a good slide tackle. I guess these guys are well versed in soccer. That's a great thing to have once again. Hudson now back in the near corner once again to control that puck. Doe with the recollection. Flanders trying to do anything he can to get that puck away. Time is ticking down, hourglass style. And icing there. Partridge will make it back just in time. 22.8 seconds now left to go here at the LaHaye Ice Center.
And it looks like the power play will be the difference maker in this game. These two teams are evenly matched when they're both at full strength on the ice. The only goal for the Ice Pack coming on the power play. They're 1 for 5 on the day for the special teams of the Ice Pack.
Alfonsetti there against Perry. Perry will win that one. Martin with the shot blocked up top once again. Risky shot taken. Kinney now with the missed opportunity. Alfonsetti gets hooked. No call there. And they're waiting for something but won't get it. There's Merchant now with a quick shot and it goes just by. Trevor Merchant had a goal yesterday. Ryan Kinney lost that puck. Malise almost had that one. Now it's controlled up top of the blue line by Perry. And that's it for the period. 1-0 NC State leads off a goal by Sam Banashevitz.
Incredible game right now. Really just waiting for somebody to take advantage and break this one wide open. But I don't think either team's going to give on that.
If you had asked me, a couple days ago, Liberty, NC State, final day, would that be the best game of the entire regionals? I would have probably chuckled. But man, it's turning out to be a special one.
Unbelievable one here so far. It has been a rocker. 1-0 NC State leads off a goal by Sam Banashevitz. We'll be back for the third period right here on the Liberty Flames Network.
Locally owned and operated by an NC State graduate, the Red and White Shop is your one-stop shop for all things Wolfpack. Located in the Ridgewood Shopping Center off of Wade Avenue, the Red and White Shop recently expanded from 2,400 to 5,400 square feet. Whether you're in need of tailgating essentials, decals and magnets, home goods, apparel for people of all ages, or sporting goods, the Red and White Shop has it all. Stop by today for your NC State needs.
Technician is a news organization, but even if you're not interested in writing, we have departments for everything else. If you're interested in photography, videography, or drawing, if you're into a design, we have that for you at Technician.
Sports provides coverage of all the different teams on NC State's campus.
So the opinion section tries to bring context to stories that other sections have covered.
Getting to meet some of the coolest, most impactful people on campus, and by doing that, you're spreading awareness to thousands of people on this campus. Arts and Entertainment focuses on events, groups, and activities in and around NC State's campus.
Providing a platform for both our staff columnists and other students on campus to present their ideas.
We do live coverage of home games, and we do profiles on different athletes and coaches on campus.
I can't emphasize enough how important all the people who work at Technician are, from the news department, the video department, to people who make graphics and illustrations.
Video's role is to really help tell stories around NC State's campus that are best told visually.
Copy editors make sure that our information doesn't have anything incorrect in it or any grammar issues.
The social department really brings our news and our content to the students of NC State and the people of Raleigh.
They're all doing so much in the pursuit of public service journalism for the students of NC State, and we'd love for you to come work for us.
Fans, now is your chance to win $50 worth of free Potbelly catering. There is no minimum to go in and pick up your order. Enter at go.ncsu.edu/potbelly. Again, that's go.ncsu.edu/potbelly.
Welcome back, Wolfpack fans. I'm Bennett Lincoln, joined alongside Ryan Hinkle here after an exciting second period of play. NC State up 1-0 over Liberty right now. Sam Banashevitz with the lone goal on the day. Definitely didn't pick up too much like we were expecting. I was thinking it would be even going to the third, but Banashevitz got that lone goal, and now they're up 1-0 on Liberty going into the third period. What have you liked from both squads so far?
I like seeing Captain Clutch coming in, the big goal. He skated down the left side of Partridge and slipped it short side between his glove and his pad. It's a good goal for Banashevitz to get his team up. taking advantage of that power play. I think Joseph Nash had taken a boarding call. You know, there's been a lot of retaliatory penalties in this one. I think on both sides, the kind of tempers are flaring, and NC State's really going to need to keep chill with their penalties.
Yeah, speak about the Rushford penalties. He's had 2 now in this period. What are your thoughts on discipline going into the third period?
Rushford had those back-to-back interference calls, and one thing sticking up for his teammates. The guys, if you're going to get cross-checked, you're going to want to cross-check back. You're going to want to exchange blows. But the ref's always going to look for the second hit. They're always going to look for that retaliatory. So I think going in, you want to stick up for your teammates. You want to play physical. You don't want to play passive, but you're going to have to be smart. Going into it, Liberty's looking for anything they can take advantage of to tie this game, move on to nationals. And NC State's really going to need to cut back and, not take as many retaliatory penalties, no interferences, no elbows, really hold those back and, try to capitalize on the penalties that Liberty's giving them instead.
Yeah, it's been a highly competitive physical game so far. The lone goal, obviously, from Sam Banishevitz. But the goalie play has been phenomenal also. Obviously, Partridge allowed that 1 goal from Banishevitz, but it was just an amazing shot. And then on the other end, Hall has been playing extremely well too, and he's been able to prevent Liberty had 5 or so shots on that 1 power play, and he was able to stop them all. What have you thought or liked about Joey Hall's play so far?
I really liked his lateral play and his aggressiveness. He's not afraid to come out of the net. He's not afraid to challenge, the shooter. He's not afraid to cut the angle. And he's also good laterally. On that one play where they had the heavy shot rang off the boards and they near wraparound chance, Joey managed to jump across. He had his blade there, ready to knock the puck aside. And I think he's just laterally, he's aggressive. He comes out of position, but he's also good at getting back. I think Joey's got good looks. He's getting good looks. He's getting his glove hand going, and he's just had a really confident style of play that I've really liked to see from him.
And the offensive pressure from both squads has been pretty high in this period. What have you liked from both offenses?
I definitely like how both offenses have created a lot of opportunities. I would like to see NC State get more second chance rebound opportunities. They capitalize that on Ryder, tremendously. And I would like to see them, get more bodies in front of Partridge, get those opportunities. But they have had their foot on the gas this whole period. If not for the penalties, I feel like pressure maybe not swayed a little bit to Liberty's side, but I feel NC State definitely has had so much offensive pressure, being able to get in the zone, get shots off, and I think they've been really challenging Partridge. And, I think the ice could break at any moment for this game.
That's a good pun. I like that. Fan of puns. Yeah, if they keep pressuring Partridge like they are, they'll wear him down, and maybe they'll be able to sneak a couple more goals in there and seal the deal and move on to nationals. That'll be really exciting, seeing our Ice Pack go to the nationals for the first time.
First time ever.
Yeah, I mean, Liberty's had their fair share, so maybe they could just step aside for a little bit and let the Ice Pack take the reins for a couple of years.
They won't let us have it, but hey, I'd like to see the Wolfpack take it from them.
Yeah, I mean, they're not going to go quietly, so we're going to have to rip it from them. But, hopefully they can keep up that offensive pressure into the third period and see what can happen. But we'll catch you here after a short break.
Locally owned and operated by an NC State graduate, the Red and White Shop is your one-stop shop for all things Wolfpack. Located in the Ridgewood Shopping Center off of Wade Avenue, the Red and White Shop recently expanded from 2,400 to 5,400 square feet. Whether you're in need of tailgating essentials, decals and magnets, home goods, apparel for people of all ages, or sporting goods, the Red and White Shop has it all. Stop by today for your NC State needs.
Is Cheddar.
Live from the New York Stock Exchange.
Coming to you live from the White House.
Here in Los Angeles. We're live at Apple's iPhone 10 unveil right now. It's a one-stop shop for the latest in tech, business, and media.
Watch us live.
Watch us live.
Tune in live.
Watch us live.
Wolf Bites Radio brings you the biggest names in EDM with the Open Mic Podcast. Hey guys, it's DJ What the Heck, and join me, Brandon Boucher, and other Wolf Bites DJs as we interview musical guests from the EDM world. Open Mic dives deeper into the artists' lives on and off stage, bringing you closer to the music. Listen to Open Mic Podcast on iTunes, Google Play, and wolfbites.ncsu.edu.
Did you know that NC State Transportation offers alternative ways to get to and around campus for faculty, staff, and students? Line bikes and scooters, Wolfline buses, and Carpool offer incentives to encourage the use of alternative modes of transportation. Faculty, staff, and students are awarded daily passes as members of the Wolf Trails program. For more information on alternative transportation and Wolf Trails, visit ncsu.edu/transportation. NC State Transportation, moving you to succeed.
Welcome back, Wolfpack fans. I'm Bennett Lincoln here, joined alongside Ryan Hinkle, and we're looking forward to the third period of play here. It's not tied up. It's 1-0. NC State is up. What are you looking forward to in this third period from both squads?
I'm looking forward to, maybe a little more offensive pressure. If NC State can keep this lead for a little bit longer, maybe 10 or so more minutes or 5 minutes, Liberty's going to come out super hot. They're going to, start, checking a little more. They're going to, taking a little more risks, and that'll definitely make some opportunities maybe for NC State to capitalize on it and add a little more to their lead. So definitely be looking forward to Liberty getting the offensive pressure, trying to get that tying goal, and maybe seeing if NC State can capitalize on a risk or a mistake they were going to make in that.
And we saw a lot of penalties and power plays for both squads in that period, and only one, Sam Banishevitz, was able to capitalize on one super early in the second period. And there was a lot of offensive pressure in terms of shots on goal. Do you think that'll factor in the third period, wearing down the goalies maybe? Or do you think that'll help them out, keeping them active and staying in their groove?
I think it'll definitely help the goalies to stay in their groove. A goaltender can get cold if he's just in there not facing many shots, and a lot of goaltenders like to face a little more shots. As long as they have good looks on it and they're not getting redirected, goaltenders like to get in that groove. They like to feel it out. So I think this is definitely going to help the goaltenders. I think they're going to stay hot going into the third period. I think both goaltenders will stay hot, gloves active, get their blockers involved, get their pads going. And I think both goaltenders will stay hot in this.
And from the defensive line of both squads, they've obviously let up a couple of shots on goal, but have you liked the help from the defense for the goalies? Oh,
I have liked the defense. They've been knocking down a lot of shots. They've been getting in the lanes. They've been blocking passes, and I think the defense has made tremendous strides for the penalty kills in both teams to make this only a 1-0 game. The defense has done a tremendous job.
Yep, I agree. All right, well, we're about to send you back out to the ice for the third period of play here shortly.
Is Cheddar.
Live from the New York Stock Exchange.
Coming to you live from the White House.
Here in Los Angeles. We're live at Apple's iPhone 10 unveil right now. It's a one-stop shop for the latest in tech, business, and media.
Watch us live.
Watch us live.
Tune in live.
Watch us live.
Did you know that NC State Transportation offers alternative ways to get to and around campus for faculty, staff, and students? Line bikes and scooters, Wolfline buses, and Carpool offer incentives to encourage the use of alternative modes of transportation. Faculty, staff, and students are awarded daily passes as members of the Wolf Trails program. For more information on alternative transportation and Wolf Trails, visit ncsu.edu/transportation. NC State Transportation, moving you to succeed.
At Potbelly, everything you find is a little bit happier, sweeter, fresher, groovier, and yummier. Why? Because at Potbelly, we know it's never enough to just eat lunch. You gotta feed your smile. Swing by for our new turkey club, handcrafted to make you smile.
Locally owned and operated by an NC State graduate, the Red and White Shop is your one-stop shop for all things Wolfpack. Located in the Ridgewood Shopping Center off of Wade Avenue, the Red and White Shop recently expanded from 2,400 to 5,400 square feet. Whether you're in need of tailgating essentials, decals and magnets, home goods, apparel for people of all ages, or sporting goods, the Red and White Shop has it all. Stop by today for your NC State needs.
NC State Hockey in the ACHA Southeast Regional is brought to you by the Red and White Shop. The Red and White Shop has ice pack gear. Potbelly Sandwich Shop in Morrisville. Potbelly, feed your smile. Cheddar U, feed me cheddar at cheddar.com. NC State Transportation, go.ncsu.edu/wolftrails and Wolf Bites Radio, where the triangle comes to dance.
We are back here at the LaHaye Ice Center. Zach Salawaye, Rhett McGibbon, and Logan Ward back for you here for this third period. Sam Benishevitz took the lead during the second period, collecting his own rebound to put the Ice Pack up by one. The biggest period in Ice Pack and Liberty history heading into this one, getting ready to punch that ticket to Nationals. Coming in here, Rhett, this is a big period here for the Flames. They've played solid all game. Some seesaw back and forth, something that we thought would happen in this game, but nonetheless, both teams are playing as they should be.
I don't know if you'd say the Flames are playing as they should be. They're not competing in this game. I think that's the big thing. Their level of competition has not reached the same as the Ice Pack, and they have been just going every shift, 110%, able to get the pucks in deep, winning 50-50 battles, just a tremendous job. Whereas Liberty are able to, not saying they're walking through this game, but if they can come back and win this one, they better tap Adam Partridge rather on the pads and say thanks for holding us in there.
Yeah, no, this is definitely a case of the Ice Pack playing up to their competition. Liberty, one of their staunchest opponents they've ever had the opportunity to play yet. The crowd is just absolutely going crazy below us right now.
Don't be fooled by the attendance on the other side. Everyone is right below us, and we know it. Definitely, for sure. Number 8 against number 8. Niederer versus Anastratov, and here we go. Once again, Nikita Anastratov will win that draw. Puck is sent flying out. No stoppage of play once again to be carried back once again there by Richardson. So now the way back there, Niederer hangs onto it. Nikita Anastratov tries to get that one. Richardson tries to dump it off the boards at the half wall to get anywhere near it that he can. Benishevitz clears it through just off the skate there of Niederer, off his own glove. Sent all the way back there for Richardson to corral it in his own end. Nowinski now back at the other half wall, sent all the way back there for Rushford. Skate to stick, trying to lose that one. Wilkie now carrying it through with a shot. Good blocker save there by Joey Hall. Trying to hang on to that one. He can't. Now it's back in the corner. Rushford all the way up to Leif Jadala. Sends that one back for Wilkie. All the way back. Now Jadala will carry that through 2-on-1 if they hurry. There they go. Jadala once again. Good block back up top there by Martin. All the way in the slot. He was waiting. 19:05 left to go. Benishevitz regains it. No penalty on the play. They're going to call it a hand pass.
That was a great stop by Martin there. One-on-one, he just made a fantastic defensive play. Ice Pack had an opportunity there.
One thing I find most impressive about the Ice Pack is just, I was thinking sooner or later they'd come off this high and their tempo would slow, but that hasn't been the case. They have kept just their foot mashed.
NC State has had problems all year in terms of their ability to keep on the lead late in the game, but nonetheless, they're doing a great job, and it goes in, and they score! Looks like Eric Mura will get that one. Once again, a bad play by Partridge, but they're waving it off.
I believe there's a member. Well, we'll see. I'm not sure.
Waiting to see what the call is from the referees here. Mura shot that one in, and while collecting it, Partridge just slowly ricocheted that one in.
Offside, I believe the call. They had to tag up.
That was number 7.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not sure exactly I wish I knew. I wish I could go down there and hear.
I think that was Alfonsetti that they're thinking was offside on that play. If we can try and pull it up again, we may be able to see that. But Alfonsetti was lurking too far in the middle of the Liberty slot there. A true shame that they won't get that one there. But Eric Mira will send all the way back. We'll get a replay on that in just a little bit here. Martin again with the clear all the way back up to the half wall. Alfonsetti tried to regain possession once again. Sent that one back for Harrison all the way back up to the neutral zone. Game is still 1-0. Nash sends that one back. Alfonsetti clears that one back out. Martin again blocked up top there by Ryan Kinney. Bounced it off the boards. There was Malise. And now Trevor Merchant will carry that one back through. Alfonsetti now back into the neutral zone. Weaves his way in and out. Sends that one all the way back once again. Partridge hangs on here with 18-17 left to go.
Whatever that play was and the reason why the goal was called off, I just need to count their blessings. I don't know the way this game's going if they could battle back. It must be because they had to tag up. That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, I'm in agreement there. I can't really think of anything else.
Nonetheless, this game is still 1-0. Liberty Flames are still down. Ian O'Rourke now heads back into the near corner once again. Crilly is on the forecheck. Parker Zarek now in the far corner tries to regain possession. Sent that one all the way back. Sent through. Johnson tried to get that one near the NC State bench. Lost that one. Alex Robinson now tries to regain possession, but he can't. Pass back up to Flanders, carrying it through the neutral zone. Zarek lost that one. Doe, and it goes in, and it leaks through, and they score! Blake Flanders gets his second of the regionals, and we are knotted up at 1.
Flanders just sticking with it. A good job of getting it in off of the rebound. As you see right here, Joey Hall just unable to catch it, and it's just sitting behind him. You see Doe kind of fly in there and just knock that one in.
Timothy Doe, nice job driving the net there. Collected the trash, just sitting in the crease, a tough one. Joey Hall thought he had it up high, and it pops up and over his shoulder and just starts to trickle back. As a goaltender myself, those plays always the worst. You look behind you, everything starts happening in slow motion.
Wow, that crowd is loud. I heard a Volvasuelo out there, but nonetheless, we are tied up at 1 here at the Lehigh High Center. We have a game. Puck is sent back in. Joey Hall grabs onto his glove. Now the biggest thing here, Rhett, and you can agree with me or not here, Joey Hall needs not to get rattled here.
That's right. And, it's fine. It comes a lot with maturity of emotions is the biggest aspect in a game like this. At the other end of things, Partridge, the goal, popped out of his glove. He's able to come back, refocus. You have to do the same thing if you're Joey Hall.
Just by the stick of Davis Hudson all the way back in from Malise to play it. Costigan shoves the man down by the boards. That was Matthew Perry. Malise now back in the far corner. Sticks and needles. Mustard and Custard down low. Costigan clears that one all the way back. Alex Videtta goes to get it at the half wall, but Nash is now checking there for the Flames. All the way back there. Todd tried to chip that one. Sent all the way back there. Great job clearing it out by the Flames. Now Halko is there to collect it.
I think the momentum of this game has really changed ever since that goal got pulled off the board. The Flames have really just turned everything around in that short period since, and they've been on the attack.
There they go. The transition game is back. Sent all the way back in. Rushford with some great D. Now they're back in the Liberty Flames zone, and they send that one back. Puck is chipped out. Late Chadala is going ahead at the blue line. Sent all the way back once again there by Richardson. Clear all the way back up. Niederer off his stick. Icing is called.
Yeah, Niederer, I don't think he even got a piece of that one in center ice area. Icing called here. Key defensive zone face-off. Depth is what really starts to come into play now. Flames have been rolling 3 lines. You've seen a lot of Banashevitz in his line as well. Anastradov. So are they going to be able to hold on here, have enough gas in the tank for a push late stages, third period?
Richardson dumps it around the boards. It's not delivery, it's DeJourno all the way back. Waliki now sends that one back up, and a good save once again by Joey Hall. 16:28 now left to go.
And again, Joey hasn't been tested as much as Partridge down there on the other end. He's made a couple good saves here, but that one, have to wonder if that's going to be the deciding factor in this game. And you know that would absolutely eat at Hall.
And Estradov carries it through, and there he goes once again. Banashevitz all the way back around, loops it with a shot off of the toe of Partridge. And now carried back out once again by Niederer. Flanking on his side is Wilkie. Great defense by Cam Mazikowski down low in the far corner to Joey Hall's left, and Hall will hang on, slow it down once again, right behind the net. So many stoppages. We're not even 5 minutes into this third period.
That's one thing that Liberty should have been doing early stages of this game, is just driving the net with reckless abandon. That's what NC State's been doing all day long. It's really starting to even out now, and I give NC State a lot of credit. When I look at their schedule and I looked at the games they've played, I kind of wondered, okay, 25-0, 26-0 now. How are they going to do in a tough game against a elite team in the Southeast region? And they have really held their own.
The third seed against the 8th seed. NC State definitely the underdogs here. Ryan Kinney coming all the way back there against Nowinski and stopped that one right there. Flanders, who got this game, knotted up that one here early in the third period. All the way back there. Doe with a shot back out in front. Crilly almost had an opportunity. They're back in the front, and he almost lost the puck again. Scary situation there, and Kinney with the backhand. He'll get that one out already. We are having a much stronger showing here from the Flames.
Joey Hall just needs to be aware of where that puck is. He's losing track of it far too often after it rebounds off of him.
Nerves are starting to play a case in this game. Not a smart move there by Alice Rushford.
And Alice Rushford getting ejected now. This is not good at all for the NC State Ice Pack. No, he won't be ejected, just sent off to the box.
That's his third penalty in a row for the Ice Pack.
Gotta watch the stick slamming. You catch an official end of a long tournament like this, it's tired, right?
Yeah.
They're humans, they have emotions too. If you're gonna start smacking things around, he's gonna give you a 10.
Let's take another look here, Rhett.
Yeah, he did right in the old Russian hammer with the headlock. You're gonna go off for that no matter what.
Can't be that he was thinking that the referees maybe weren't looking.
A lot of respect here for your captain. Seems like a real respectable young man. Does a great job for his team communicating with the officials. And Rushford just going nuts. And
yeah, they're throwing him out here. Owen Drugan comes to take his place there in the box.
I think what it's going to be is a 2 and a 10. So he's not going to be back and available. And yeah, smart move here by Ice Pack leadership. Calm him down. You need him. He's a top ND for you.
On that,
hopefully, if you can keep this a 1-1 hockey game at that point, you can still utilize him late stages and overtime potentially. But if he's going to keep banging the glass, trust me, they're going to boot him.
Especially on that top line all year with Cam Mazikowski. This will be a big loss to see Alice Rusher go down with a 10-minute here. But with 2 minutes on the clock, still seems to be okay.
And you saw Ian O'Rourke come over there to tell him to stop banging on the glass. Again, you talked about how if you catch the referee at the wrong moment, could definitely come back to bite this Ice Pack team.
Flames are headed to the power play here for 2 minutes. Banashevitz, yeah, trying to calm him down as well. Nice work by the captain. Drugan in to serve the 2-minute minor.
Alice Rusher will be available at 5:26 now of the third period, no matter what at this point. Luckily for him, he'll be back at some point. Partridge will clear that one all the way back to the near corner once again. Sent all the way back for Nowinski to control. Swerving around, trying to find a breakout lane possible, and he can't. Great forecheck once again there by Eric Todd. Niederer back up there to Nowinski. He'll carry that through. Sent all the way back up to Niederer. Zone entry complete. Niederer hanging onto it. Over to Nowinski. Back over there. Back up top. Nowinski back over to Niederer. Sends that, rips it, and it goes just over the glove of Joey Hall and out of danger.
Just a really good opportunity for the Flames there again on the power play. They need to try to find some way to get this going as they take it up the ice right here.
Niederer again with the shot just over the glove of Joey Hall. Sent on the way back. Trevor Merchant will now carry that one back out into safety. With the shot again. Good job on defense by Nowinski. Gets a high stick. No call there. Everything's okay. Hunky-dory. And now sent all the way back there for Perry and the charge all the way back out. And there he goes. Perry once again sent through traffic. Puck goes all the way now behind the net. To be controlled there by Melise. Melise all the way back there. Pass back up there to Partridge. Partridge over. Great G move with the shot. Joey Hall with a great save. Mura will have to clear that one out. And he will off a Partridge ineffective power play right now for Liberty. And they sent that one back to be carried through there. Kyle Martin with the spring pass taken away there by Robinson. And they stay onside. Beautiful move. There goes Robo with the shot. And they score! Alex Robinson gets one in there. Beautiful forecheck. NC State gets a shorty.
What a move there. The rookie, the freshman, ice running through his veins. Collects it shorthanded. Beautiful move to his forehand. Oh, that was gorgeous.
Just using the stick blade and managed to get it right past Partridge. You see Partridge bite on it. Use that to his advantage and just put it in the back of the net.
NC State gets so ever closer to the end of this game. 13:46 now left to go. And it's something that we have seen all season from NC State back down in Raleigh there, Logan. It's going to be a matter of can State keep up their third period lead and maintain that momentum heading into this one. But nonetheless, Liberty has had an outstanding season heading into this one. 25 wins on the year. They're ready to maintain their home turf here. Puck is sent all the way back in there. Ellis Rushford's 2-minute penalty about to end. Owen Drugan taking his place for him in the penalty box, coming out all the way back. And there he goes once again. Niederer rushing up through the ice, carries it through. Sent all the way back. Great juke move sent all the way through. Niederer is now back in the far corner for Davis Hudson to control all the way back. Banashevitz now. They're all tangled up. Mustard and Custard down low. Banashevitz trying to get that one back out. Looks like Hudson will. Banashevitz chipped all the way forward there to Anastratov for the carrying back. Anastratov again with a shot. Just sent that one back in. Partridge, no problem there. Jadala gets sandwiched. Niederer now behind. Roy sends that one back up all the way there for Darren Carter. Just out of the reach there of Wilkie. And they'll send that one back in. Halko there for the touch. Icing is called.
And really, the Flames have turned things around. They're a lot more aggressive despite that penalty, despite that score from the Ice Pack. They need to find a way to get their offense flowing a little bit better, though. They've got the speed. They're getting the opportunities now. They just need to find a way to score.
They're going to need some secondary scoring, though, and you really need to look to the Nash and Perry line. That's going to be key. Niederer's line as well with Carter. Those are the guys that are going to have to step up here midway through the third period and equalize this game for the Flames.
Mazikowski all the way from Sunset Boulevard and a great save there from Partridge, once again standing tall so far in this game. All the way back in again, just off the pads there. Richardson now with the control behind the net. Sent all the way back through. Alfonsetti almost took control of that one. Perry now working his way through. Great swerving once again. Alfonsetti lost that one. A stick flew out. That was Kinney's. Mazikowski sent that one all the way back to the control there. Perry is alongside the half wall. Martin out of his reach, and play is stopped. 12:17 now left to go here in the third period. Coach Benny Hughes has to be talking to his team about trying to maintain this lead.
My message would be make Joey Hall beat you in the sense that really turn into a simple offensive system here. Get a guy come across the line, throw on the brakes, have a couple of guys going hard to the net, and just start wiring clappers, wristers, low and hard, creating rebounds. Because we've seen it in this game, when things start to get a little hectic, the rebound control for Hall hasn't been great.
Robinson now carries that through the neutral zone. Lost that one. Riley Johnson is now at the half wall in the battle with Flanders, who got this game knotted up at 1. As you can hear now, the chants are loud from the Wolfpack fans once again. Great support here. They are part of the team in every way. Mura breaks through as NC State tries to punch their ticket for Nationals. As Liberty tries to hang on and try to put on a show here on home turf. Sent all the way back there to be carried out once again by Doe. Doe all the way through. Johnson can't defend him. Mura lost that one. Great D. And there will be a penalty call there. Cam Mazikowski looking on in confusion. NC State back on the penalty kill.
You saw Doe's head kind of snap back. Mazakowski, I believe, getting him with the stick.
That's now 7 penalties on this Ice Pack team. They've got to clean it up a little bit. They're giving the Flames a lot of opportunities, but on the other side, the Flames need to take advantage of those.
Power play and 0 for yesterday. Not good today. Makes you grimace if you're a Flames fan. Other thing, though, if NC State holds on and goes to Nationals, yeah, you have to clean up the penalty problems. Teams there are going to burn you.
Nonetheless, NC State 6 for 6 on the penalty kill today. They're trying to go 7 for 7. There they go. Niederer, cross ice pass to Perry with a shot, and it goes just high. Niederer regains possession. Eric Todd without a stick there for NC State. Nowinski with a bullet from Sunset Boulevard, and Joey Hall again with the trapper.
Like I said, make him beat you. That's what I mean there. Nowinski forcing him to make a quality save with the glove. Earlier on, though, the Flames, how many times have we seen this game, guys, that they're ringing it off the end glass, it's wrapping around and coming out of the zone? I think the big thing, if I even want to get more specific, is make him beat you with his legs.
And that's something Joey Hall has struggled with at times. That's the way that the Flames need to start taking advantage of that, especially on this power play.
Niederer lost that one. Doe is now coming out behind with the backhand, trying to stuff that one in on the short side. Joey Hall shutting the door there with 11:05 left to go in the third. 1:28 now left to go here on Cam Mazakowski's penalty. But again, the momentum we thought was killed once again when Tyler Alfonsetti's goal got waved off there, but Robinson coming right back and just nullifying that, getting that momentum back. But Liberty's momentum has not been killed whatsoever. They're gaining speed. And now sent through. Perry with the possession on the half wall. Waiting with Nowinski. Back to Perry. Waiting. Hot potato. Nowinski over to Niederer. Waiting for some shot options. They were circling it through. Back out in front. Perry couldn't get the shot off.
It's a nice set play there by the Flames, working it down low.
Nowinski back over to Niederer with a shot again just over the net once again. They can't finish it. And there's Perry. Back into Nowinski. Waiting with a shot. With it just goes wide. There's the English. Now all the way back there for Doe. All the way back. Bounces it off the boards. Back to Nowinski. Send it over. Niederer. Walk over. Perry with a shot. Just goes just wide. Joey Hall out of the crease. Eric Muir trying to hang on. No penalty is called. And the Ice Pack hang on. Liberty can't connect. 35 seconds now left to go on Cam Mazakowski's minor.
The Ice Pack trying to have a good forecheck here. They're on the penalty kill, so they need to play a little bit more conservatively.
And now it goes back. Parker's there, carries it through. There's Flanders. Flanders working his way around with a shot. What a save!
That went off the crossbar.
Yeah. Oh, geez. Well, saved by the crossbar. There we go once again. Sent all the way back there. Malise tried to gape that one in the zone once again, and he couldn't. Now back behind for Devin Halko. Controlled once again there by Crilly. Looking for the front of the net. They can't find it. Penalties over for Mazakowski with the break chance. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Mazakowski trying to get over to Todd, and they can't do it. Mazakowski is now behind the net. Great D there by Martin. Waiting. Halko from Sunset Boulevard with a shot, and it goes just wide. Best chances all game so far in this third period. 9:18 now left to go. Trying to dump that one in. Costly plays.
Flames are starting to force it a little bit here, trying to send it through bodies, and you just got to remain cool-headed at this point.
Todd back to Banashevitz all the way over. Jadala was crashing the net, couldn't get it there. Hudson sent that one behind. Banashevitz waiting for something to happen there. Cleared back out there by Flanders. Malise now back in their corner trying to clear that one out, and now they're back in the neutral zone for Halko to send that one ripping all the way through. They're playing dump and chase.
And off of that penalty, Mazakowski had an excellent opportunity. Even better defense by the Flames, though, catching up and making him miss.
Wilkie lost control of that as Halko now will send that one back in. Almost went out of play. Jadala will regain possession, being checked back there well by Mallon. Now carried back through Carter again with a shot. Good save by Joey Hall off of his pad. Banashevitz now back in his own end will clear that one back out into the Liberty end. Sent back there for Roy, who looks to play some hot potato with his deep partner, but sends it all the way back ahead with those spring passes like we talked about earlier. Carter is now back in his own end. Mirror to control. 6 and needles all the way down low. Wilkie lost control of that, and Istratov now in a battle down low. They're waiting. Back to the front of the net. Carter couldn't connect on that pass. Banashevitz now will send that one ahead to Jadala. Late Jadala now carries that one through just by the stick of Richardson. Jadala now works it back down low in the corner. Lath all the way back over. Robinson couldn't finish off that one-timer. And now it's sent back. Zarek to Robinson. Robinson waiting. Tried to put the moves on, looks like it was Roy, but he couldn't finish that one off. Zarek now fighting a man down low in the corner. Johnson trying to get it out of the reach of Roy to get it back out. O'Rourke keeps it in. Forechecking him there was Malise, and they finally stopped play. They needed to settle it down there.
Looks like they're going to call it offsides. O'Rourke had the opportunity, just took it back behind the blue line there.
Moments ago, we saw that shot from the Flames. Carter shooting it low and hard. Toe save was made. Huge rebound popping out. That's what I'm talking about. Flames need to Joey Hall beat them with his legs. And you're getting rebounds. It's going to be the way you capitalize sooner or later.
Cool. All the way sent back once again. They're at the half wall. Lost that one. Cam Mazakowski is there to clear that one back in. Partridge will hang on to that one. And at this point in the game, it looks like NC State, they're not settling down, but they're not wanting to press forward there in the zone.
You just got to keep getting that puck deep. Attack, attack, attack. That should be this team's mantra.
They've done a good job.
Yeah, go ahead.
Apologies. They've done a good job of it here so far. They just need to keep doing what they're doing right now. They need their defense to protect Joey Hall, though.
Johnson back up to Hudson. Johnson all the way back around. He was at the half wall. Robinson is now behind the net. Lost that one. Zarek. Robinson's back out in front. Great save by Partridge. All the way back up. Johnson lost that one all the way back over to Zarek. Zarek, who's waiting through traffic, and Partridge locked up in his pear tree, and he hangs on.
Two great saves by Partridge right there. Just catching that one and then deflecting the earlier one with his leg.
It's going to have to be perfect for the rest of this game. One more gets by and more than likely the Ice Pack are going to be moving on to another day.
Alfonsetti looking to take that draw there against Crilly. Sent all the way back. Sent all the way through. Merchant almost lost that shot there. And there goes Flanders all the way once again through the zone. Mazakowski lost that one. And it's sent back. Merchant once again lost that one. And now Roy sends that one ahead for Flanders. Charging ahead on his left wing side, trying to find an open lane, and he can't. Hudson almost lost out right there. NC State settling back down. Richardson lost that one. Bad shot. Merchant tries to get ahead on that play, loses his footing. Alfonsetti works his way through. Flanders was once again trying to check on him. Alfonsetti, great defense there by Nowinski. Now behind the net for Flanders to control. Flanders once again tries to find an open lane. Richardson, hot potato in the back there with Nowinski. And they look to find some options. With 6:12 left to go, Flanders, once again, will just get that puck in deep and wait for the platoon swap. All the way behind the net, O'Rourke couldn't find anyone to pass to, looks for Mira, gets that pass off there. Jadala tries to bat it down with the high stick. It's baseball season. He couldn't do anything about that. Harrison now passes that one over to Martin, who swerves back in his own end. Passing that one ahead there was Nash, sending that one back. Nash once again, a lot of neutral zone play there, Rhett.
Yeah, the passing just not crisp for Liberty today. And we even talked about this yesterday on the broadcast against the College of New Jersey. They haven't been able to connect cleanly on their passing plays and breakouts.
They need those clean, crisp opportunities. Like you said, if they're going to force Joey Hall to beat them, they need to get those passes to set themselves up in the best way they can.
So much of the Flames game, too, is speed through the neutral zone and be able to attack with speed. And when you can't connect passes on the tape, really disrupts that flow.
All the way back around in front of the net. Almost an opportunity there for Nash. He gets tripped up. No call there. The refs' hands stay down in their pockets. Their hands are cold. Nonetheless, all the way back up late. Chadala working that one all the way back. Checking him there is Perry. Perry trying to get a little bit of action there, just around there against Harrison. Chadala in the near corner. Back up to Banashevitz in front of the net. And Stratov was lurking, and they can't get it back. And now here they go back, Niederer. Niederer, Mazakowski defending. Niederer with a shot. Joey Hall coming out of the crease. Good job there. It's in front, and they can't get it. Holy moly. Almost had one there. Keeping an eye on Ellis Rushford, who's waiting to get out of the box, and also keeping an early eye on Adam Partridge. Nash will send that one all the way back up there for Hudson to control. All the way behind the net. Halko is right there to collect that puck. And they'll send that back. Great speed once again there from Charlie Wilkie. There's Riley Johnson with a shot again. Goes off the stick of Partridge. And Carter is once again at the far Liberty bench to try to collect that puck on his right wing side. Johnson waiting up top. Waiting for a shot again through Sunset Boulevard. A great save. Robinson's rebound. And they score! Parker Zarek up by 2, 4:27 left to go.
Sarek just doing an absolutely great job off of the rebound there. He got fed the puck, and he did a fantastic job just ricocheting that one in there.
Again, 4:27 left to go here. What a goal.
Nice job there, just attacking the net. Opportunity to clear out in front. Flames defense unable to get to it. And great job depositing that one past Partridge, who was down in the butterfly. Now you have an insurance marker. 4:27 left. NC State looking to punch that ticket to Dallas.
I bet they're looking forward to that Texas Pete hot sauce. Yum. All the way back, Alex Robinson on the forecheck, trying to lose check of that one. Sent all the way back there to be carried through there by Curley. It's grind time now for the Flames. I wouldn't be surprised if Coach Hughes uses his timeout pretty soon here.
I think the idea here is you want to see if you can get your team to score in the next 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. Then utilize your timeout again to get your top line out there.
They need to interrupt this Ice Pack's flow. They've got all the momentum right now. Starting to smell a little bit of desperation for the Flames.
Hudson with the clear out, kept in well there by Malise. Malise sent that one back in, Curley to control. Hudson now sends that one all the way back there for Robinson. With the backhand pass sent out, and there goes Johnson. And a 2-on-1 if they hurry. Riley Johnson again with the beautiful move, backhand shot. And Partridge with the great save once again. Great technical positioning there by the goalkeeper.
Nice patience there by Johnson.
Riley Johnson sends that one through. Partridge try to get that one back out. That's the forward. Partridge, number 16 there. Nash sent that one forward. Merchant now with the recollection in his own end. O'Rourke now handling that one with his backhand. Sent that one flying all the way back out. Shipped all the way back out there once again by Nowinski. Sends that one in. He's had a quiet game. Goal Semency, and Merchant gets that one out. And they're going to check for the deflection. And they're saying it's straight out. What's the late official word here? See what happens. If that one was sent directly out, we have a game.
And it looks like they are waiting for Joey Hall to fix his leg pads there. You see him trying to tie it back up. Got to make sure that those stay on during the course of the game.
Josh Cannon was ready to go on in case Joey Hall needed to come off for an elongated period of time. And awaiting, looks like maybe Liberty took their timeout. I'm not sure who. But nonetheless, a timeout is being taken.
The offense of the Ice Pack has been the difference maker for this one. Partridge has had a good game. His defense has left some open opportunities, especially in the slot out in front. Liberty just not able to convert on their opportunities. They had that one shot that could have given them 2 points, just ricochet off of the bar.
Right now, you think Coach Hughes, line-wise, do you change things up? Do you move neater now with Nash and Perry and just kind of load up 2 lines? Depth isn't going to help you in this case. You got 3.5 minutes to score 2 goals. It's possible for the Flames. They have a solid offensive unit. Now, for NC State, let your defensemen just breathe. And I'd be telling my guys, I don't care if this next 3.5 minutes takes 90 minutes to play. Let's just go off the glass and out and really make sure we're not turning it over in our own zone.
Quick recap once again there by the goals. NC State leads the way 3-1 with goals scored by Banashevitz, Robinson, and Zarek. Liberty right now has the current goal scored by Blake Flanders. Looks like he was credited to Timothy Doe. Nonetheless, they're Liberty's only goal so far. They have to catch up quickly. We're going to keep an eye down there on Adam Partridge to see when they're going to pull him. Nowinski tried to get anything there, couldn't. Malise is at the half wall trying to control that. Nowinski, it's grind time. 2-on-1 break, and they're going to call it offside.
Lucky break there for the Flames, really, as a 2-on-1 forming. Keep an eye on Partridge here. You start to see with analytics now in the NHL and throughout hockey that goaltenders pulled earlier on around that 2.5 minute mark have a higher chance of success when scoring with the man advantage or the extra attacker.
He's halfway out, waiting for possession. Waiting once again. All the way back out, sent back out once again there. All the way back into the defensive end. Partridge stays in the net. Merchant tries to get something going there on the forecheck. Watching Partridge, waiting for him to get out of the net. Once again, Liberty cannot get through the neutral zone. NC State playing a very strong trap.
Well, right now, NC State just packing through the blue lines. In between the blue lines, there's just black sweaters everywhere. So fire that thing in. Get the forecheck going.
Mura almost lost possession of that puck. Matthew Perry tried to get in on the forecheck there. Crilly once again sent all the way in. Joey Hall with the pad with the rebound. Joey Hall standing tall. Puck is loose. It's behind his pads. They can't get it in, and it's still loose. And everybody's fine, but an extra fight behind the net there, right there.
Tension's just kind of spilling over there. Joey Hall just trying desperately to hug that post.
I don't know if he's trying to sell one or what exactly.
Oh, that's not good.
He says he's holding the elbow. Perhaps he got a slash there as he was trying to cover up the puck. I've had that happen a time or two. You're not going to get him out of the pipes right now, though. He's been dialed in. Nice work by him in this game. And take another look at it. Yeah, a couple of hacks there. Keep watching that arm. Oh, that hurts. He's holding his goal stick. Arm gets caught. And that's just like the Russian hammer being brought out on the arm.
Partridge is out. Joey Hall stays in the game. Josh Cannon was ready to go if necessary. Sent all the way back there for Wilkie. Just back through. Mura tries to clear that out. Banashevitz all the way back down, and it goes just wide into the corner. And it bounces back, and it'll be an icing call there, but a worthy attempt nonetheless.
Here's going back to that Joey Hall play just real quick. I think my arm hurts just watching that.
Seriously. Right now for NC State, your thought is, oh, we got one more. This is done. This is done. Play smart. Gain center. Get it in deep. Don't allow Liberty to continually have offense's own face-offs.
We'll get Joey Hall and myself and Logan some icy odds here because my elbow's starting to hurt as well. Sent all the way now behind the net once again there to be controlled there by Darren Carter. Eric Mura now behind the net. Rushford will send that one all the way back for Jadala to control, and he clears that one out. And there will be not an icing call, but Carter will carry that one all the way back. $1:50 now left to go here in the third period. Spring pass nullified. Mura brings that one back. They're still in the neutral zone. It's grind time. Willicke all the way back. Johnson tries to get that one. Riley Johnson trying to work that way back. Tyler Alfonzetti sends that one forward. Great juke move. Banashevitz looking for the chance, and he scores! Sam Banashevitz seals the deal. 4-1 NC State. Talk about salt in the wound.
Good on NC State. They are going to be going to the national tournament. Ending the 5-year run that the Flames have had there. This is a young Liberty team that has a lot of freshmen and second-year players that just didn't have the intensity level that was needed today to take on this highly fueled offensive unit in the NC State Ice Pack. And credit the captain, he had his guys ready to go. Sam Banashevitz should just be so thrilled with this group of men.
Well-deserved for the senior captain there for NC State. Adam Partridge pulled, and that's the risk you got to take sometimes there. To get that extra marker, you got to be willing to take some big risks. Winning that right there was Eric Todd. Crilly now. The NC State fans are on their feet. 1:20 left to go for their undefeated season. About to go 27-0. About a minute left until we see who goes to Dallas. Who goes to Frisco, rather. And now it is sent back. Sent all the way through. Todd couldn't get it out, and Perry couldn't get that one out. And now here we go. 1 minute left in the third period. Eric Todd will clear that one back out. And there goes Riley Johnson again. He's not over yet. Johnson once again. Great sweet check there from Kyle Martin, but a little bit too little, too late. And it's sent back out. Perry and Crilly now. Matthew Perry with a clap bomb and a great block by Davis Hodgson. Sliding to do that one. And now they're back in the corner once again. Riley Johnson trying to get that one all the way out. Clears it. Watch out.
Oh, man. Buddy right there walking through. Back turn to the play. Almost ate it. Like the bowling spot on the back of his head was a landing pad for that puck.
NC State fans are on their feet with 35.1 left to go.
Incredible game here for the Ice Pack. I think they've proven they're more than ready for this. They've been waiting for this situation for a while.
Winning's become such a, I'm trying to think of the exact term, it's expected here for the Flames. At the D2 level, they've gotten to the point where they truly believe that winning is the expectation. And you can see the fans here, the family, players kind of patting each other. They're in just a little bit of awe right now that they're going to be not going on to the national tournament.
Joey Hall had to get a new stick there very fast. That was for the delay. Play is blown dead once again. Time had not moved from the clock whatsoever. Still 35.1 seconds now left to go. NC State up to 4-1 by a 2-goal performance by who else? Sam Banashevitz.
Ian O'Rourke's going to be going off here.
Too many men?
I wonder if the goaltender, you're not technically supposed to leave your crease to get a new stick. So I tend to think it may have been delay of game.
Seems the most likely option there.
Nonetheless, NC State now will be going on their 8th penalty kill of the day. Have killed off all 7 so far. Now on the weekend, it looks like Liberty's power plays are now 0 for 10. They do not 0 for 11, rather. They do not want to go 0 for 12. Great save there by Joey Hall. It's a loose out in front. Davis Hudson wants to get the clear all the way back out. 21 seconds to go. Now waiting behind the net again. Joey Hall shuts down the short side. Rushford is now behind the net. They need to clear this puck out with 13 seconds to go. And there's Ryan Kinney looking to get the clear. They want to do it. 8 seconds to go. And now, ladies and gentlemen, NC State Ice Pack, they have clinched their ticket to Texas. Off to Frisco, they go to the national championships. NC State wins 4-1 over the Liberty Flames.
Their undefeated season continues.
That's right.
Absolutely incredible play here against an absolutely stellar opponent in Liberty. You see the disbelief right now on Liberty players. A lot of emotion from both teams right now.
Just a handful of teams in the history of the ACHA have made it to the national tournament with an unblemished record, and add the NC State Wolfpack of the 2018-19 season to that list. At the other end of things, the Flames expecting to move on again. They thought they might be a team that would make it to the Final Four once again. Not the case. Let's look at the third period here. The Flames entered the final 20 minutes down 1-0. Timothy Joe would bang it in on the doorstep, but then what a move there by the freshman. Alex Robinson, short-handed, an absolute beauty, and then a puck lying there, picked up by Parker Zarek. He made it 3-1, the insurance marker, and the rest is history.
Just a great finish for the Ice Pack there, putting in those 2 goals to finish it off with Sarek and Banashevitz scoring. Banashevitz scoring on that empty net, only a defender there trying to stop him. It's an incredible game again for the captain.
Liberty and NC State, what a way to finish this one off, punching their tickets for the tournament in this one. Cincinnati moves on, and so does NC State, representing the ACHA Southeast region alongside Florida Gulf Coast and Penn State, heading over there to the Nationals in Frisco, Texas, being hosted there at the practice facility for the Dallas Stars, an incredible venue there. But Brett, this has been an exciting weekend of hockey, especially to see all the teams that are able to make it out to this one. Just a quick recap, just an incredible weekend.
Yeah, typically at regionals you see a couple blowouts here and there. Really only one blowout through this entire weekend. That was UVA being defeated handedly. But what a battle here today. The hockey has been top-notch, and you got to tip your hat to the Ice Pack. A senior-led squad, and they're going to have a lot of fun. You kind of walk into this tournament, you don't know really what to expect, but what we saw from this group this weekend is let's go for it. Let's not be scared. Let's not be timid. Let's play our game. It's high speed. It's fast. We like to get pucks on net. And that top line of Jadala, also Anna Stradoff, and Banashevitz is dangerous. Like, they could go to the national tournament and make some noise, so good on them.
And the Flames are now gathering up at center ice here for just a good team bonding moment there. And nonetheless, what a game it has been. We want to thank you for joining us here all weekend for the coverage of the ACHA Southeast Division Regional here. Zach Sawaye, Rhett McGibbon, and Logan Ward here. NC State crowds in the corner there for their team picture. And you can see the rollout here. Sam Benishevitz, the story of today's game, collecting his own rebound. The final score today from the Lehigh Ice Center for NC State, 1 Liberty.
Locally owned and operated by an NC State graduate, the Red and White Shop is your one-stop shop for all things Wolfpack. Located in the Ridgewood Shopping Center off of Wade Avenue, the Red and White Shop recently expanded from 2,400 to 5,400 square feet. Whether you're in need of tailgating essentials, decals and magnets, home goods, apparel for people of all ages, or sporting goods, the Red and White Shop has it all. Stop by today for your NC State needs.
Technician is a news organization, but even if you're not interested in writing, we have departments for everything else. If you're interested in photography, videography, or drawing, if you're into a design, we have that for you at Technician.
Sports provides coverage of all the different teams on NC State's campus.
So the opinion section tries to bring context to stories that other sections have covered.
Getting to meet some of the coolest, most impactful people on campus, and by doing that, you're spreading awareness to thousands of people on this campus. Arts and Entertainment focuses on events, groups, and activities in and around NC State's campus.
Providing a platform for both our staff columnists and other students on campus to present their ideas.
We do live coverage of home games, and we do profiles on different athletes and coaches on campus.
I can't emphasize enough how important all the people who work at Technician are, from the news department, the video department, to people who make graphics and illustrations.
Video's role is to really help tell stories around NC State's campus that are best told visually.
Copy editors make sure that our information doesn't have anything incorrect in it or any grammar issues.
The social department really brings our news and our content to the students of NC State and the people of Raleigh.
They're all doing so much in the pursuit of public service journalism for the students of NC State, and we'd love for you to come work for us.
Fans, now is your chance to win $50 worth of free Potbelly catering. There is no minimum to go in and pick up your order. Enter at go.ncsu.edu/potbelly. Again, that's go.ncsu.edu/potbelly.
Welcome back, Wolfpack fans. I'm Bennett Lincoln, joined alongside Ryan Hinkle. And what an exciting finish to that game. Just crazy. It was knotted up 1-1, and then Pack just took over, just scored 3 goals. What were your takes? What did you like from the Wolfpack in that last period?
Just never gave up. The Wolfpack had the offensive pressure, even when Liberty was pushing them, and, they had the power play opportunities with Alice Rushford when he took that interference call, and then the game misconduct. Things could get dicey. Game got tied up 1-1 after that. The NC State goal was blown off from a delayed offsides call. And then, Joey mishandles the puck a little bit, ends up in the back of the net, bounces happen. But then to take that penalty right afterwards, the Wolfpack could have very easily been down in that game, but then just for Alex Robinson just to get that shorthanded goal, that really just changed the whole dynamic of the game. The
Big momentum shift.
Wolfpack just never gave up as they kept playing.
Yeah, for sure. And strong goalie play from Joey Hall, minus that one slight mistake, but only 1 goal allowed, and then they were just able to blow that lead up to a 3-goal lead and defeated the best team, one of the best teams in the tournament anyways, Liberty, and now they're moving on to nationals in Frisco, which is very exciting for this young, some of them are young, but it's a senior-led squad. But some of these guys, the freshmen, it's a very exciting moment for them getting to go to Texas and compete for nationals. It's just amazing.
Yeah, definitely. Just like Sam Benishevitz with 2 goals on this game, that senior leadership, him and all the other guys, even if they're not on the score sheet, they're leading the team. They're getting guys, they're keeping guys controlled. They're, keeping that momentum and keeping that shift. But also the chipping in from the freshmen. Zarek had the goal, Robinson had the other goal. And just Riley Johnson was also just on top of things, keeping up that offensive pressure. That freshman line for the Wolfpack was an offensively dominant line, and they really shined against Liberty.
And if you had to give the Wolfpack Outfitters player of the game to one player, who would it be?
Wolfpack Outfitter player of the game will be Alex Robinson. That shorthanded goal, split the defense, and just front hand, backhand to tuck it past Partridge. That was just an absolutely beast of a goal.
Yeah, that was an incredible move. Should be SC top 10, but I guess we probably won't see that there. But Yeah, so Wolfpack Outfitters player of the game, Alex Robinson with that shorthanded goal, amazing goal, really sealed the deal for the Wolfpack, changed the momentum of the entire third period really, and the Wolfpack just took over.
Now they've booked their ticket to nationals, first time ever in team history. You know, Liberty had been 5 times in a row, actually, had already been auto-bid to the nationals. Not auto-bid, but, you know, they had gone to nationals 5 times in a row, and they looked for their 6th. NC State, never been before. This will be their first time. They've really made a statement for themselves. Sam Benishevitz told me earlier, a few weeks ago, that they just wanted to make a name for themselves. Like, they just wanted to make a name for the NC State team, show everyone what they had and what they were going to bring. And they've more than done that. They've more than delivered. First time ever to the Nationals. Just absolutely insane and a great honor for this team. And Gazzillo said one of the most special teams he's ever coached. And
it really showed.
It's really shown.
Yeah. Well, folks, it was an exciting game. Wolfpack won 4-1 over Liberty. I'd like to thank technician for sending over Ryan here for some awesome analysis. And that'll do it for us here. Thank you. I'm Bennett Lincoln, joined alongside Ryan Hinkle. We'll catch you next time.
NC State Hockey in the ACHA Southeast Regional is brought to you by the Red and White Shop. The Red and White Shop has ice pack gear. Potbelly Sandwich Shop in Morrisville. Potbelly, feed your smile. Cheddar U, feed me cheddar at cheddar.com. NC State Transportation. go.ncsu.edu/wolftrails and Wolf Bites Radio, where the triangle comes to dance.